and finally took showers.
Welcome back to Great Chaos, where a group of friends shower and get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. We don't shower together yet, but if you play Dungeons and Dragons together,
Build the bigger shower.
working on it. And we do things a little bit differently. We split the party on purpose. And this week we are back to group 1. Before we get back to tonight's episode, though, I do believe we have some announcements from our sponsors. Who's our sponsors? Anybody know?
Evanwood.
Yes, they are still our sponsors. Believe it or not, they are. And this week, Evanwood.com, the Wild Roll Challenge. Does everybody have an Evanwood D20 dice?
Wild.
Who would like to start this roll?
Run over, pick that up, the blue gem, red gem together.
I got it. No, don't.
Caleb,
Oh, alright.
go ahead.
Got an 11.
An 11. As Caleb enters the game, he becomes a parrot. What noise does that parrot make?
Hello!
Not bad.
Bill's a bitch!
Logan, you're next. I don't think parrots make that noise. A 2. Logan enters the fray and becomes a lion. Please make a noise of a lion. That
Tiny lion.
That dog noise I just heard was better than your lion. Terrible.
Oh, no.
We'll go to Kevin next.
Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one. The one.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
You roll it.
Yeah, I get to reroll.
Sorry.
19.
Nope, you get the 1. The 1 is a frog. Please give us the noise you make as a frog.
Ribbit.
You gotta get into it. Roleplay this frog.
Put a little zest in there.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Yeah, a little gurgle in your throat when you do it.
Don't like that.
Alright, Austin, show them how it's done.
15.
A 15. You come in and here's where you get to interpret a little bit because you are a dinosaur. What kind is up to you? What noise do you make as a dinosaur? Not bad.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. See how you kind of got into that a little bit more? You sure you don't want to try the frog again?
I'm good. Sure you don't want to try meow again?
That was terrible.
Okay, let's move on. 4.
A 4. You are a duck.
Quack.
You want to get a little more into it?
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Great movie.
Yeah.
6.
Not affiliated with Great Chaos.
You are an
Thank
owl.
Oh.
I thought that was a gorilla.
I think it's more like.
That owl choked the second time.
Yeah.
Dick in its mouth.
But whose? We'll roll to find out next.
Gideon's.
14.
14. You are a fox.
What does a fox say?
You tell me.
Why is he here?
Epidsode.com, where every roll is an experience. Sometimes a loud, embarrassing one. Thank you all for your participation. I'm sure that tells you all you need to know about Epidsode. Go to their website, Epidsode.com. They sell dice. They sell things made out of wood. They'll sell your wood. And you just need to go on there and use the code CHAOS with a K, and you will save 10% on all your wood needs. Thanks, Epidsode. We love you. Even if you do, get rid of us.
Don't do that.
Is there any other announcements we have? Anything else? Anything anybody needs to get off their chest? I'm looking around. Any of you have something? Nothing?
No.
Austin, you look like
Filter.
something's
I'm using
ready
my
to come
filter
up.
today.
I didn't
You can say no, I washed that off earlier.
Of the two of us, yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
In that case, I think it is time for us to get back into tonight's
Mom is
episode
watching.
right after this intro.
Hey, Mom.
A cab.
And welcome back to Great Chaos, where chaos ensues. Previously on Great Chaos, this group, they had a little bit of success. They went and defeated the Guardian of Lilith. They defeated Bob in a relatively easy battle, I believe.
No one said?
Brad was saying that he wanted it to be a little bit more difficult next time.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll try to work on that.
I think Bob was playing
How was that
whack-a-mole, if I
unicorn
believe.
stick? Yeah, Bob was.
Bob was playing whack-a-mole.
Sparkly.
Is it? Okay.
It's actually pretty good.
Pretty good unicorn stick. Interesting. But after defeating the Guardian, Gideon plunged himself into Lilith and took her power within him.
I'm not certain I would word it like that.
And
What he just did.
I like it.
finishing the way he did on her, it brought her into him, into his amulet, where he now knew she could talk in his head to him. And they could have wonderful conversations together. He also learned that he got some additional powers from this, which come with some additional problems as well, as from having all these souls inside of his body.
And that.
There's like, I didn't need additional problems.
Yes.
I didn't have enough problems.
Upon returning to Vasserdell, the group
The soul is the one.
went around, had conversations with Brickley. Shazer learned a lot about his relationship with Brickley. And then the rest of you all had some revelations in town as well. Othan had a revelation, he wanted to buy magical items. As always. But he did have an idea as well to possibly want to get rid of some people in the Thieves Guild, so we'll see where that angle goes. Gully had a conversation with Maleth, and learned a little bit more there. Malika learned he's royalty. You all had a conversation with the High Lady. Gully maybe tried to call her out a little bit on that. But to each his own there. And then you kind of went your own different ways. And towards the end of the episode, Gawa got visited from a messenger. And that messenger ended the episode by asking him to choose. And so we are going to start tonight's episode. We're going to pick right up there, close to the river, where Gawa is. And I believe you had said you had gotten down on your knees. And you are there in front of this dripping husk messenger. And he has asked you to choose. Do you have a decision for him?
Choose.
Get some music for you here. Gawa, you have been tasked with a choice. A choice to choose one member to sacrifice to the power of the drowned god. Has this decision been made?
No.
Why not? You have traveled long enough with this route. Surely by now you can tell who is the deadwood of the group.
Part of my decision-making process relies on meta questions. Are you familiar with the concept? Probably not. Why is this choice being presented to me?
You know this is your way back in the good graces of the drowned god.
Sure, a convenient excuse. What does our drowned father gain?
Power from all sacrifices.
That is a lazy answer. We both know the entire world will drown if our drowned father can but wait.
Make a deception or persuasion check, your choice.
Persuasion, I would think. Nine.
Ever the disappointment. You feel this wave of energy come over you and you begin to feel exhausted. You now have one level of exhaustion.
That makes two.
For the next 3 days, this will remind you the clock is ticking. In 3 days, I will return to find who your choice is, who will be sacrificed to the drowned god, our Lord. Let this exhaustion settle over you and remind you of your decision to be made. And you feel like some of the water in your body just being pulled out of you as he says this, as he holds his hand up, and it just kind of, it flows into his hand and then up his arm, and it just kind of, the liquid just pours up into his neck and just kind of drips back down his body.
Gross.
I will see you in 3 days' time. And he turns and begins to walk away. What do you do?
Stab him in the back.
So you currently have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Indeed.
Now a long rest will take one of those away.
I was headed to the river to perform my ablutions,
Okay.
and did not get the chance to do that. So that's that. It's not because I'm tired.
Okay. So he's going to leave. As he walks away, do you do anything? He begins to just fade into the shadow towards the river.
Just offer a brief prayer to the drowned one that he gets
Okay.
subsumed first once he begins his ascension.
Okay. And then anything else you would like to do?
It's time for a dip.
Okay. It's getting later in the day. I would say it's evening now. So you're going to take your dip. While you're taking your dip, I'm going to come to Gideon next. Just work my way around. So what would you like to do as evening begins to fall in Vasserdell?
Well, I sold what I could from the one place. I don't have anything. I don't have enough to buy any of the nice things they have there. So,
Not yet.
we have a place that we're staying at right now.
So you did have an invitation that you can stay in the side there. Like there's a side area at the palace where they have rooms that they're letting you stay till you guys have decided where you're ultimately
Yeah,
going
we'll go back to the
call
palace then.
home. Okay. All right.
And cast a few spells, and get some stuff together.
Okay. Shazer, what would you like to do?
No, thank you.
I'm just going back to. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I got nothing right now. I'm
Where were
following
you at?
Malika around. I was following Malika.
Okay.
Following Malika.
Okay. All right. So, way at the end there, Rydell, special guest with this group tonight. You're in town.
Yeah.
What are you doing as evening begins to fall? And you've just had your conversation where you were left with somebody making an offer to you.
I'm gonna go find Gideon.
So you're gonna make your way back to the palace?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Othan.
I'm also heading back to the palace to talk to Gideon about this. We said we'd discuss this later.
Okay.
So
All right.
once we get back to the palace, we'll try to get Gideon alone and have a conversation with him.
Okay. All right. How about Gully?
So he needs to find wherever the church is now.
Okay. And what would he like to do at the church?
He plans to stay at the church.
That's where he's gonna stay?
Yeah. Offer any assistance if any is needed.
All right.
How long has it been since the city was first attacked?
Oh, it's been close to a month now.
Close. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming most people that have needed healing are up and gone.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
What did I miss?
Pickleballs.
Sorry, the class can continue. My apologies, Professor.
Oh, Lord. I love all of you. Okay. So you're going back to the church.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to come back to that. Is that where you're staying tonight as well?
Yes, that is his plan. He does not want to go to the palace.
Okay. All right. So the church, like, are you looking for like the area where you were brought up as a child, or?
If that church is still
Yeah,
standing,
oh, yeah.
that's where he would go, yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That's the large church?
It's a larger one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the Church of Lyra in Vasserdell. It's not the main Church of Lyra. It's the second biggest church to her in the entire continent.
Okay.
The biggest one is in the city of Prevail.
I don't think I've been there.
All right. Actually, that's where you started. You were sent there and
Oh, yeah, that's
attacked
right.
when you went into that
The Blue Alley?
Blue Alley. Yes. Yep. So you have been there once before. All right. And Malika?
I think I still have a business proposition in Prevail.
Went around to, the different places that I had commerce opportunities established. So went that whole route. Explained to all of them that I wanted any money raised in my name to help rebuild the city.
Business acumen.
Very
Terms and conditions.
different. A change. What brought this change out?
Found out there's bigger things in the world than I thought. Ever been backed into a corner and you feel like there's only one way out? Well, eventually I found out that wasn't the case.
Yes, when my entire inn was haunted by a murderous creature and I thought I was gonna die, yes, I felt backed into a corner.
Well,
But you saved us.
glad we took care of that for you.
You did. Got rid of that nasty bed that was eating people. Speaking of that, is that friend of yours still alive? They got eaten by the bed and then came back?
As alive as he ever was.
That's so cool.
It's almost positive.
All right, so
Almost.
as it gets back towards evening time, where are you gonna stay for the evening? As dusk begins to settle, are you gonna stay in the palace? Now you have an actual estate room now that's
Yeah.
set aside for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's what I've always wanted.
Okay. At some point, you'll have to meet the rest of the family out in the countryside. You also now have estates out in the countryside too. So, all right. So,
Awkward.
Gideon, as you are walking
This is
back
my house.
to the palace, it's getting darker.
Uh-oh.
Somebody begins to fall in step beside you all of a sudden as you're walking.
I don't slow down, but I just look over.
Okay. I was sent to get information to you. I was told you're the keeper of secrets, if you will, now.
What do you have to pass along?
Someone called Loire? She's in Prevail. Rumors travel. If it's one rumor, I tend to just kind of file it away, but I've heard this one 3 times now. Say she ain't human anymore. The city's dark, Gideon. Stay out of that town if you value your soul. And he just kind of melts off into the shadows.
Great. Well, I know where our next question is going to be.
Truly up to you, my friends. Truly up to you. So you continue to make your way to the palace. I
Yep.
would say that's where you happen to see Rydell, who you haven't seen in some time. Right outside the
Rydell!
gate there.
Gideon.
Long time no see. How are you doing? I didn't know you were in town.
Oh, we just got back, actually. I need to speak with you. Immediately, actually.
Immediately. Okay.
All good news, I'm sure.
Immediately is always good news. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna stay here for the night, so I guess let's go to where our quarters are off to the side.
You have your own guest room. All right. So, what's the conversation? Go ahead.
What's up, Fredo?
I received news from Damon. Got into contact with me.
Damon, dude?
Yeah, I thought it was weird at first that he wanted my help. He wants me to kill Othin.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm extremely confused on why. He said that Othin is working for Mayola. And I'm just... is this true? Because if it is...
I think Damon is acting on partial informations. All of us, unfortunately, have had ties to less than desirable powers out there.
Well,
Are you calling me
let me-
less than desirable? you hear very strongly in your head. Was that aimed at me?
Let me speak with Damon
Well, you might need to speak with him fast because he's put a bounty on Othan's head for 150,000 gold.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head now then.
Ooh, I can buy a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also requested a meeting with him right away so I can get more information, but is it true? Is Othan...
To my knowledge, no.
You didn't answer the question.
That's what she gets in my head.
Less than desirable. I'll
So-
show you desire.
Ooh,
I will go
saucy.
and speak with Damon on this matter and see
I
where
would
this
like to be there
information is
since he threatened one of the white Vasserdell.
I'm gonna go with this should be a tactful conversation.
It will be
and
a tactful conversation.
many of yours, in my experience, have been slightly more physical, less
Gideon,
tactful.
I have a proposition for him now, since now I own the island of Gr8.
Well, that can be a conversation you have with him at a later time.
Okay. Stop.
My warrior conquered Creolus?
Do I see his face change when he's talking to me?
You know, interestingly enough, the deal still stands, but now it's technically with you, so when he kills somebody, you get those souls.
Gideon, is
You
everything
definitely
okay?
see my face change there.
Gideon, are you okay?
I've had a little bit of a migraine as of late. I'm gonna go and see if I can get in touch with Damon. Right, heading back up now.
She begins to put the image in your head of desire of her unclothing herself and saying, is this more desirable?
No.
As he gets wood. It's not at all. Oh, shit.
Alright, so where are you going now?
I'm gonna go and try to find Damon, wherever I think he would
Follow
be.
him.
Roll a stealth check
We remember how that went last time.
Oh no.
versus your ability to notice this.
11.
This should be good.
I think he probably's got to roll a 1.
Shit. Just roll. Oh, shit.
I hope it's a 10.
I think it's an 11.
That is... Oops. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh no, that's still like 13.
So you notice Vasserdell trying to
As
stealthily
soon
follow
as
you.
I notice, I am going to stop, turn around, and said, Rydell, go to your room.
Gideon, I need to speak with Damon.
That's not my problem right now.
That's why I came to you.
Not right now.
So, kill Othan then? Is that what you want?
I would suggest you wait. Take no action.
Okay.
Go.
Do you return?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, you return about the same time you run into Othan as he's returning from the past.
I was wondering.
I don't know this.
You're continuing on, so you two see each other. How's that?
Right now.
Hey, Othan.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's great. Just, I found out I'm a king now. So
You're a
that-
king.
Yeah.
Wow.
Of
Wow,
Gr8.
lots are changing.
Yep, lots are changing.
Thea's got to change. The lifestyle. You are now a king.
Yep, everything's great.
That's good. Hey, I'm looking for Gideon. Have you seen him?
No.
Roll a deception check.
At disadvantage because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Come on.
You can't
At
handle the
disadvantage?
No. Your deception versus his.
My insight?
Yes, insight. A 5.
Nat 20.
So it sounds exactly the way it was said. Nope, never saw him. Who's Gideon?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Why are you being dishonest?
You've
You've always been a horrible liar.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Someone wants me to kill you.
Is that so?
Yeah. I don't know.
Puts his hands on his swords.
I just relax. My hand on Bloodthirster. David
amazing.
wants me to kill you for 150,000 gold pieces.
For 150,000 gold.
Yeah, he says you're really bad and takes with Meolith, and Gideon said not to do anything or interact with you until he gets more knowledge.
Malik and Shazer, about this time, you guys are returning to the palace.
Huh.
So
Rydell. Hey, Rydell.
Oh, hey guys.
What you doing here?
Y'all were staying at the palace?
Just
Our friend Rydell was offered 150,000 gold
I'm
to
gonna
kill
stop
me.
and pick up
Kill you. To kill me.
Really?
And here he is.
I was actually
So-
Gideon told me to come back here, and then I ran into.
So are you here to warn him that there's a bounty on his head?
Yeah. I was also.
It's not the vibe I'm getting from you right now.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not that you're
Are
a
you-
follower of Meolith.
I mean,
I
running a new kingdom can get pretty expensive, right?
Yeah, it's
Running a new kingdom.
Yeah, he's a king now.
So you did free the slaves.
I did, yeah. So I'm just gonna go to my room.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Olsen's not giving me good vibes, guys. That's a lot of fucking gold for it not to be true.
Yeah, but a lot of gold from who?
Damon.
And you trust him?
No, I just don't like the allegation.
I mean, I don't really trust Othin either. But I trust him more than I trust Damon.
Just that's why I asked Gideon to look into it, so I'm not doing nothing.
Well, we would hope you.
Othin walks away.
Wouldn't.
He's gonna head over to find Damon.
Where are you going to look for him?
Where we met last time.
Okay.
Where we were gonna meet.
All right.
Because we had a standing we were gonna meet to.
At some point, yes. Didn't have a time or anything.
No, he asked if I wanted to meet right now, and I said no. I said I can come back later. It's not pressing. So I'll head back that way.
All right. So you're headed back to kind of that guild hall area.
Yeah.
I whispered to Shazer.
We should follow him.
Do you?
I can be stealthy.
Alright.
No, you can't.
So you two are gonna follow him?
Yep.
All right, roll stealth checks. What are you doing while this is happening?
Other than getting a migraine.
17.
That would be a 19.
Okay, so what's your perception on that? Just you don't.
Depending whether or not I see them try to slip off.
Oh, you definitely see him because you're standing. Right?
19.
All right, so you do notice that you're being followed. I don't know if you react, but
No.
okay.
I just keep going like I don't know.
Perhaps we should all go see Damon.
So you're gonna follow now too.
I guess. What else am I gonna do?
Okay.
Stealthily.
No. we're still
You're watching these two high poles and shit.
very much just walking along. Just walking
Right.
with Othin.
Right.
I
Oh,
say
you
now.
go up in the front.
Notice you!
I hope so.
You look back. Rydell's trying to hide behind a pole half his size. Like,
I got a 17. It's not that bad.
That's true, it's not.
All right. Enough of the shenanigans. You guys stay here.
What? I gotta. What? He can't.
My dealings with Damon are between me and Damon.
He threatened the light of Vasserdell. We gotta do something about this.
You are threatening the light of
No,
Vasserdell.
he threatened the light of Vasserdell.
You should have took it as nonsense.
I mean,
I did.
and stayed with your
Gideon.
group.
I agree with Rydell. I mean, if somebody's putting bounties out on members of our group, then we need to
why I
address
told
that.
Gideon. I knew he was tight with Damon.
Well, this is going on. You, in a different area of town, do find Gideon. Returned so soon. Already secrets to share?
Damon, what the hell are you doing?
Putting the guild back together stronger than ever?
Did you or did you not put a bounty on one of my group?
Bounty. Okay. Who and how much?
Othan and 150
150 gold?
some thousand.
We don't have 150,000 in gold right now.
But wait a minute. Are you saying there is a bounty on him for 150,000 gold?
Only if you did, because anyone who attempted to kill him would be looking to you to collect it.
No. I don't.
I don't have 150,000 gold.
Okay.
Why don't I put a bounty on with money I don't have?
I am spitballing ideas here. If you didn't do it, let's think. Illusions to look like someone else. Remember those shape changers?
Yes. I thought you killed all of them.
How do you kill all of anything?
I don't know. Stab, stab, poke, poke. Like, slash.
You want to go on a mission with us one time?
No, I've heard the stories. And
Okay,
if half
okay.
of what I've heard is true, no. Also, lots of people die around you. No offense.
I mean, it's not lots of people around us. It would. Yeah.
No,
So
it's-
yes, death.
Okay, so there's like
So
two
someone-
things here.
Someone,
Someone's
either
impersonating me.
you put a bounty on one of mine, or someone is impersonating you to put a bounty on one of mine, so that when someone came to collect, you would go down to.
That's a problem. There's two problems here. Somebody's impersonating me. The other problem is there really 150,000 gold to be had here?
Do you have it?
I don't.
That would be your death then, because that's who, that you are who someone would look for to collect.
Okay, no one can know I don't have 150,000 gold right
Okay,
now.
so
Invested a lot into the rebuild here.
so how do you get word out that someone is impersonating you, and or a bounty has been rescinded? Maybe because of faulty information or whatnot.
We could rescind the bounty. Who knows of this bounty?
I don't know who all knows of it, but someone approached one of my people, one of my group members, to kill another member of the group.
No one in the guild has shared this information with me. If this was common knowledge, why wouldn't I know of it?
This is why I came to you.
This is frustrating.
This will potentially get one of my people killed. It will definitely get you killed if someone tries to collect on it.
Okay, that's a problem, because I'd prefer to stay alive.
I understand.
Is there a
that.
way that I can collect this 150,000?
Only if we figure out who actually proposed the bounty, and if they actually have it, or have any family members that.
Why am I being dragged into this?
Have you been more present in the affairs of the city, in its restructure?
Have I?
Yes.
But this seems like the kind of thing that happens to you and your friends. I don't like being dragged into this.
Hello, friend. You wanted to bring me in on more stuff.
Any other secrets you have to share, Master of Secrets?
The only other thing that was shared with me was Levar in Prevail. And Prevail is evidently dark now. Someone approached me and said, don't go to the city because the city is dark right now.
Interesting. What do you make of that?
Might just be nighttime. Sorry.
Seems like whenever somebody tells you guys not to do something, you typically do it.
I kind of figured that if our luck was normal, the next place we would have to travel would probably be Prevail. So I actually have one connection there that I've been meaning to visit.
You know, the
I've
guild
seen
is
her
very
since Blue
small.
Alley.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Yeah.
The guild has a very small foothold there. It'd be nice to expand that foothold. To bring in more revenue.
So I did have 150,000 gold.
Like, I wasn't expecting to have that kind of coin for another couple of months.
I don't even know what to suggest on this one, Damon.
Well,
I've been in more fights. I haven't had to deal with as much of this more political bullshit.
it's your specialty.
This is not my specialty.
More so than getting into fights and possibly dying.
That's true.
All right, well, let's come up with a solution here. So, somebody's out trying to kill your friend Othin, or?
I would say that there is a target on each and every one of the light of Vasserdell. Every one of us is a target in one way,
Sure.
shape, or another. However, to tie you into it as well means that they probably want both of us taken out, or just want
That's disconcerting.
to.
No one's even
Distance
supposed to
themselves
know
from
who
it.
I am.
You said yourself you've been a little bit more present than you normally would
Leadership
be.
sucks.
Which is why you understood exactly why I attempted to turn you down.
Maybe we should switch roles. You should lead
No,
the guild.
no,
I was
no.
much happier in my old role.
I understand that.
All right. Let's figure out who's trying to kill your friend. I will talk to those I trust and only those I trust.
Okay. I will coordinate with mine and make certain that none of us try to kill each other.
That's
At
a good
least
idea.
for the next
Also, try
12
to keep
hours, maybe?
your people from killing everyone else in the city as well, trying to uncover this. I've heard how your group deals with things.
We have not. No.
Yes.
No, we did that.
Yes.
I will do what I can.
I appreciate that. No
I am
bodies for
certain-
at least 24 hours would be great.
Yeah, no promises there.
All right, so while that's going on, 4 of you are making your way to where you last met Damon there. You happen to pass Gawa in the
Well,
streets.
Told them that my business with Damon is my business.
But
I also-
I didn't want him following me.
But they continued to follow you.
But he threatened you with a pretty big accusation.
So you see this kind of argument going on in the street for sure.
There you go.
Do you just turn away?
Absolutely. No part of whatever that is.
All right.
Do I notice?
I don't know. You roll a stealth check. You roll a perception check.
Oh boy.
23.
Oh boy. I wonder if I can.
Perception.
25.
Natural
one.
20 minus
Natural
1.
one. So
Even.
he tries to look
So
conspicuous,
you see him
He
put his foot
falls.
up.
Yeah.
He falls over, cloud
Knocks-
smoke.
knocks a bunch of shit down.
Steve Urkel style.
Gets back up.
I just turn and notice him and don't say anything. Just keep going.
We also like are embarrassed.
Right.
I'll take it.
What is this conversation? Are you continuing together? What are you doing?
Mutual awkwardness.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna walk, now you're side by side. Okay.
I need to speak with Damon alone.
You guys walking like the monkeys.
Gideon told you to wait.
He wanted me to keep an eye on you too.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that what Gideon said? Because I recall it differently.
Well,
There's what I said versus what he heard.
Yeah, that's true.
There's two completely different things.
All right. So you guys are just standing out in the dark. I mean, there's some city lights out, so it's not completely pitch black. But
I'm obsessed with this.
Bunch of jackass is standing in the corner in the dark.
It's dark.
yes.
All right.
I mean, again, there's street lights out, or they have torches out there.
All right. Well, Othin's gonna take off running
Yeah. Okay.
direction away from the guild hall.
Okay.
He's gonna dip into an alley and hide until I can sneak my way around alone.
Roll a hide check.
then. Oh, then.
At advantage.
Oh, then.
30.
You're
Wow.
not making your cause any better.
His little feet. What do the rest of you do while this is going on?
Alec, you can see why.
Where did he go?
What do you mean, where'd he go? He's gone.
Where?
He ran.
That's amazing.
I didn't see a thing.
Pitter pattered off
This
into
is
the darkness.
ridiculous.
Well, that's kind of suspicious. Do you know how to find Damon?
Not at all. I think the only two guys are him and Gideon.
Yeah, every time I've met him, he just kind of showed up.
I know.
With Gideon.
So what if we just gotta steal stuff and then he shows up? Is that how that works?
Oh my god.
I have no idea. I mean, I
not the police.
don't want to go around selling things, but I don't know whether or not that would work.
Will not operate out of my family's home. This is why.
It's right here.
I don't know how it works. I just know how they just come up on you. They're like, kill Othin for $1,000
Hey!
Have you guys noticed anything weird about Othin?
Where's the Thieves Guild leader?
Always something weird about Othin.
Okay, so
But I think there's something weird about all of us.
yes,
No. Yeah.
but he's
that's
with
totally-
Naola, and that's the
I don't think he is.
okay. Well, then I don't gotta worry about anything then, right?
I don't know, but I also don't know why he's hiding right now.
Hmm?
I don't know, but I also
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, he just whispered goalies with Malith in my ear. Well, I'm trying to have a conversation with Malika, so I'm very confused. Like there's weird goalie.
Something like that.
Most of us have some sort of ties to Malith at some point in our lives, but
I never have.
I don't think any of us fight for him anymore.
I was told that.
Did you rescue your love right from his
And
dark
anymore.
world?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a tie
Yeah,
with him. I stole things from
I
him.
think we put this Malith thing behind us.
Which marked you
I mean, eventually we're
being
gonna
in
have
his
to
world?
actually deal with it. But I don't think Othin fights for him.
Then we need to find Damon and kill him.
Kill Damon?
Yeah, he can't be telling this about the lighter Vasserdell. And I don't want him anywhere near my island Coriolis.
I'd help.
Okay. I don't know how to find Damon.
Do you think Brickley would know?
Oh, trust me, I can get anything out of Brickley.
Oh my gosh.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Just a little
Wait, answer
gentle
the question.
cutscene.
I'm going to head back to the palace and wait for Gideon. Or Othin.
We'll go back and wait for Gideon.
I mean, unless you think you can find him.
No.
No.
Okay, so you're making your way back to the palace.
Yeah.
Are you two going back to the palace?
I'm going.
Yep.
All right. Where are you headed next?
Where I told the jackass to be.
Okay. So back to the palace where you'll see him just returning as you're getting there. But we'll come back to that because we're going to go to Gully, who went to the church.
Yes.
Do you follow them back, or what are you doing then, since you
Oh, I
saw
was-
them? But
Going right to the.
to the palace,
Yes.
there, where your room is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you come back to the church where you grew up, and you see a very familiar figure, which is Father Wexley, who you kind of was one of the priests who raised you. You know, at this point, he's much older, late 70s. Frail but warm-eyed man. He's got a long white beard, deep wrinkles, hands worn from decades of devotion. Not that kind of devotion. He wears the simple gray robes of a devoted cleric, always carries a wooden staff that has kind of the sun and the moon inlaid on it, symbolizing the balance and the light of Lyra. Of course, you remember him as a compassionate and patient and wise, and you felt he always treated you with kindness.
Gully will run up to him and embrace him.
Gully, it's good to
Father,
see you. What brings you back to Vasserdell?
We were told that we must return to the city at once.
What? For what? Something wrong?
I don't remember.
You weren't sure what was going on. You just know you needed to return to find out what was going on in the city. That's what the message was.
The last time we were here, the city was in flames. We were.
It was indeed, my son. And it's physically it's healing. Mentally, it's got a long way to go. I think there are good people in place, and the church is still here. So I hope to see this thing through before my time is done here. But you're a sight for sore eyes, Gully, and you strong and growing up now.
I don't feel strong.
Why is that?
He's going to break down and just start crying. I'm angry and I'm frustrated and it seems like we can never get ahead. It's exhausting.
It is sometimes difficult to be the one with so much burden placed upon your shoulders. I think Lyra never puts more on our plates than we can handle, but sometimes the burden gets pretty big to bear. And you have become a very important figure, although I think you're starting to learn you always were.
I have learned, yes, even more about my past that
So you know.
is quite troubling.
What have you learned, Gully?
I learned that not only was a deal made with Lyra, but also with Malith. That's how I came to be.
Gully, you know I've loved you as if you were my own. I think I feared his voice begins to get heavy, but both with relief and sorrow as this admission begins to come out. always feared telling you would set you on a path you weren't ready for, but I see now it was never my place to decide. You were always meant to walk this path, to find your own way between the two. The church was afraid and I was afraid, and I understand now. It's time for the truth to come out.
Lyra always says to stay in the light.
I'd love to tell you the answer's easy why you weren't told early on, Goalie. Maybe it was a fear of destabilization, knowing that if you were told, it might push you one direction or another. You're the balance, Goalie. The balance between the light and the dark. If you learned and leaned into that darkness too early, the fear was Maleth could claim you. Keeping the truth hidden was meant to ensure you found your own path, and it wasn't provided for you. That's why you weren't told that your presence as Lyra and the Dark One in you.
I find that to be wise.
You know our scriptures. One must come to self-awareness at the right time. We felt this was the wise choice for you as well. But we also wanted to protect you from others knowing. There are only 3 in this church, 2 now still alive, that know the truth. The other one took it to his grave. We worried those that worshipped Maleth would come for you if they do.
I think the secret is out.
I agree. But I think now you have a strength in you to protect yourself that maybe wasn't there before. You've grown from the young man I remember. And you have those around you that although there's light operates in a mysterious way, in a weird way, they do seem to protect you. Though none of them would have been my first choice. None. Not a one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of agree with them.
Sometimes we judge something by the outside, but once we open it up, it's completely different.
Freaking racist.
I mean, no, that's true. Everyone you've opened up, you judged differently after you opened them up, right?
Mm-hmm. True story.
Yes, I think some of those that you were put yourself with must be different on the inside than they look on the outside. They would have to be.
It's a lot more red than you think.
Some still make me question, but
they care for you.
I don't doubt that.
Those are the people I would lean into as you prepare for the days ahead. I would love to tell you that with all you've accomplished that things are going to get better, but my son, I fear the darkness is only getting started.
And that's my fear. I feel these frustrations and anger that I've never felt before. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's part of this so-called darkness or...
You can't give in to that. You must hang on to the light. Whatever shard is there, hold to it.
And why do I hear so much from Maleth and so little from Lyra?
So he is speaking to you now. His power continues to grow. Ours is not always to question the way of the gods. You know Ylira has what's best in mind for you. You are her champion, Gully. A piece of her is in you.
Hey-o.
But also a piece of Malith.
But what is darkness without light?
Not that I feel tempted, but my fear is there a way to sort of
What's that quote?
control or use me involuntarily?
That's what some others in the church had feared originally. I have always been one to believe that everyone walks their own path. I think you ultimately have the choice in this path, Gully.
That's what I keep saying. That's what I tell him.
There are rumors. There's always been rumors, and there's more information to possibly be found in the largest church of Lyra.
In Prevail.
Yes, but I will tell you, we have lost contact with everyone from the church. It has been 2 weeks since a message has come through, which is very uncommon. No prayers, no messages, nothing.
I was attacked in Prevail. They stole my pendant of Lyra. I'm not sure if I ever told you that.
I did not know that. How long ago was this?
An insidious tattooed creature. Oh,
So
that was about like a year ago.
Almost a year exactly. Yeah. Well, I hate to send you back to where you've been attacked, but I think you may find your answers.
I am a different person now than I was then.
If you could check up on our church there and just send word that all is okay.
Absolutely.
Legend.
I was looking to stay here at the church, but
Absolutely, you can.
after our chat, I wonder if maybe I should return to my group at the palace. I was not very kind to Lady Thea.
Well,
I was very frustrated.
again, I think we all have our own path to follow. Maybe hers is different now.
I think this conversation is helping me see that a little. We
Wow.
only can do what we can with what we have.
Just remember, no matter how tempting, the light is always inside of you, Gully. No matter how tempting the darkness seems. And no matter how dark it gets, there's always light on the other side of darkness.
Yes, Father. I would like to pray
Yes.
before heading to
Prevail?
back to the
Or
palace.
back to the palace. Okay. Absolutely.
Will you pray with me, Father?
Most certainly I will. All right. So you're going to pray.
Yep.
All right.
And then he'll make 1,000 gold donation to the church.
He's got a lot of money. I wonder if he's the one who put the bounty out. Turns out.
Well, he's with Neola, so I get 150 for killing him too.
All right.
Collecting ears and penises.
So you guys
and
all
eyeballs.
kind of gather back at the palace,
collecting
except
penises?
Othin. Othin, you end up
You
at the
guys
guild
did that in
hall.
the desert.
Yeah.
Foreskins.
Okay.
Forced, whatever. I wasn't there for that episode.
So you go in there, and there's a lot of people there, and you kind of get the feeling that a lot of these people are guild members, but kind of eyeballing you. Don't really know what to think of you yet.
I was just here not long ago.
Yeah. So
But
they're kind of looking at you.
A different vibe.
No, just people, everybody's kind of keeping an eye on you, you feel like. Like, why is this guy here? Finally, somebody approaches. Can I help you?
Yeah, I was supposed to have a conversation with Damon. I spoke with him earlier in the day.
He's not here at the moment. Is there something I can help you with?
No, this is a conversation that needs to be had with Damon. We didn't specifically pick a time frame. I just told him I'd be around later. But I could try again another time.
Okay.
Then just walk out nonchalant.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna slip back into the shadows on my way back to the...
Sneak back to the palace.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually, you all make your way back to the palace. It's getting later in the evening. Is there anything anybody wants to do at the palace? Getting you're returning as you're seeing Rydell kind of walking back in there.
Rydell, where have you been?
Oh, hey, Gideon. I was doing what you told me to do and keeping an eye on Othin.
No, that's not at all what I told you to do. What did I tell you to do?
Go back to the palace and keep an eye on Othin.
Go to your room.
No, I don't have a room. I got that as like a lingo. Keep an eye on Othin so he doesn't kill more people. So I lost him.
So we went and talked to Othin.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm just grabbing him by the scruff of his frickin' shirt and I'm walking him into the
So everyone is there now, yeah.
Rydell.
Oh, hi.
I mean, you're
hi,
like
Goalie.
5 times my size, so you could let me or not, but...
Hey, Goalie. Bless you.
Hi, Chaser.
Rydell's here to kill Othin.
Why?
Gideon knows more.
Let's go and find some place to talk that all of us can actually fit into.
Have you seen Othin?
I have not seen Othin. He wandered out too?
Oh yeah, he was with us and he just kind of...
One second we walk, and the next I hear his little feet going the other way.
He said he needed to talk to Damon.
I lost him.
He's going to find Damon.
Gowie, you would be here at this point.
Whatever is a sizable enough private room that I can drag this fucking mountain of an idiot
You
into.
could find a sitting room, yeah. For you
I'm sure
guys
it
to-
can be accommodated.
What the hell?
I saw Othin at the palace and I let him know what was going on. Because I figured, he's a good guy and he needs the benefit of the doubt.
Did you give him the benefit of the doubt, or were your hands resting on your weapons?
His hands rest on his weapons first.
So, yes, your hands were resting on your weapons
because
at some point in the conversation.
Nobody attacked anybody.
what he made it put. He put his
Is Damon putting bounties on our group is the more important question.
Damon knew nothing about the bounty.
That's what a thief would want you to think.
Damon,
That's where in your head you hear, he does have a point.
This is the man that we met earlier?
You are not incorrect there, but with
Oh, I didn't like him.
I understand you did.
Oh, there's
and I
two
know
votes.
that your name
Kill
is
Damon.
Mr. Crinklepot, so I will call you Mr. Crinklepot for the rest of this conversation.
Oh.
So, with what the city went through, not even the Thieves Guild has the amount of money that is being offered for
Did
that
he
bounty.
say that or did he show you? There's two different things.
The guy ain't very trustworthy.
But Gideon is.
You know,
Yeah. Oh, I don't have $150,000.
I don't even, you guys want to argue it? You can
Right.
argue it. I'm telling you.
But the bounty is predicated on the fact that Othin is working for Maleth. Which again, I don't believe.
Neither do I. which is why I went
So it doesn't
to
matter.
confront Damon about
Does
it.
it work for Malith?
No.
How do you know that?
Just like you no longer pray to the dark.
As I attempted to say to someone earlier, each and every one of us has ties to something in my head less than desirable.
I'll show you desire. Wait till you
So
dream.
where did you talk to Damon?
I didn't talk to Damon. His follower said Damon sent me to tell you.
A random follower
Oh, yeah.
for a 150,000 gold bounty.
Yes.
Right up.
I thought it.
You said Damon. I should have asked you that question earlier.
But you didn't.
I love this hobgoblin.
So you never met with Damon?
No, he said I was going to meet with Damon soon, and that's like when I thought, oh, Gideon will take me to Damon, and Gideon never did. And then Othin was going to go to Damon, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go with Othin. And then Othin
I
left.
hope a night hag drowns you. Again.
I don't.
That's not very nice, Gideon.
You are correct. It is not.
So why say such a mean thing?
So does
Wait,
anybody
wait.
have any way to find
Oh,
Othin?
wait a minute. We've already been told we're gonna have a lot of targets on our backs.
Yes.
Well, now's not the time to fall apart.
Which is why I told him to go back to his room.
I couldn't. I needed to keep an eye open.
But you know Othin.
I didn't think he was capable of anything, but I wasn't going to put it past. We fought almost damn near everything.
Do you remember the face of the person that told you this bounty?
Yes,
Then we find them and kill them.
exactly.
Well,
Seems like a solution to me.
perhaps.
How
this-
about we just find them?
I mean, he's not wrong.
But perhaps it's just a
If
message.
there's somebody putting phantom bounties out on our group, trying to turn us against each other, I mean, obviously, it's a bit rudimentary the way that he put it, but
Your friends handle adversity so well.
we should get to the bottom of who's behind this,
Most definitely.
and ultimately, probably kill them.
I was told the Thieves Guild is hunting Othin for $150,000. And if I put his head on the
Thieves
table
Guild.
in front of Damon,
Thieves Guild is not hunting Othin.
Unless,
I-
they found out if Othin had some bad blood with them. Which could have been
Thieves
possible.
Guild is
Othin does.
not hunting Othin.
After a while of this conversation going on, Othin, you now enter the room.
Well, I don't know where they're at. I go back to my room.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, wonder where he's at. I go
Well,
in my
you
room.
probably hear them talking.
I am
Being
certain you
quiet.
heard me
Oh.
freaking yelling at the.
So it's up to you if you want to go in
fucking-
there.
Oh, if I know where they're at, I
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
I am certain I rose my voice several times in Rydell's
Yeah,
general.
there's a guard outside the room like,
What's going on in there?
nothing.
Is that Gideon I hear?
Yes.
Who is he chastising?
Your big friend.
Rydell.
Yes.
Is anyone else in there?
All of them. This is so awkward.
That's so awkward.
They're in there for a private meeting, but they're so loud. It's not private.
Well, maybe you should head on over and take yourself a break.
Sounds good.
Alright. I'm gonna pop my head in. You know, everybody can hear you guys out here.
We were just talking about you.
You hear from down the hall. They were talking about you. So that guy continues to wander away.
Thank you. I don't know what's going on.
There's a silly rumor that you work for Malith.
It's very silly, Galia. I detest Maleth.
Unfortunately, I think if anybody has any ties, it's technically me.
I have to kill you
I'm
for
sorry, what?
150,000 gold?
You all know this. I've told you.
I think you make one more comment like that, Rydell, and you will become an enemy of the Light of Vasserdell.
Just saying. Gotta get rid of Mail.
Did you find Damon?
He wasn't where he said he would meet us.
I think what's clear is
Damon doesn't know anything about the bounty. I did not ask this lummox of a humanoid the proper
assumed-
questions.
He said the Thieves Guild is hunting Ulfin for 150,000
He didn't even talk to
gold.
Damon. He talked to some random guy on the street.
this is amazing.
So, he said the Thieves Guild, in quote, is
You're
hunting
an
Ulfin.
idiot.
What do you want me to think, dude? I'm just...
That's it. I want you to think.
I mean, he did come ask.
I told Gideon as soon
Me
as I
get 150,000.
It's a lot of gold.
I
It's a
told
lot of gold, but come on.
Gideon exactly what I heard. As soon as I heard it, and I told him right away. And then he wouldn't let me go with him.
He's causing
Well,
my
you
brain
told
to
me
bleed.
Damon contacted you.
I
Well,
will
yeah,
keep your
that's what
brain
that guy
safe.
told me. He
Don't
said
worry.
Damon told
Well,
him.
Damon didn't contact you. Some other guy contacted you.
That's
So
not
now
how
we're
it
gonna
was
go kill
phrased.
that guy.
You feel it's almost like fingers massaging your brain and your head. It's-
You'll never have a migraine again.
Such fucking migraine
Okay,
right
so,
now.
so maybe we don't need to kill anybody else, but we do need to find out.
What if
All right.
this is just an agent of Maleth trying to pick us apart?
That's
Or
right over my
someone
Well, I
that we
think
missed
they
from the
picked their-
university.
I think they picked the right person.
They did just chase
Maybe.
us.
I'm trying not to kill so many people these days. So
How's it
Really?
working for you?
I have a face.
You're out there looking for 150,000 gold, and
No,
it doesn't
I'm
matter who
not.
you have to
I'm
kill.
trying to get
Me,
to the bottom of
Gully,
this.
whoever.
I'm trying to get to the
All right.
bottom of this. It's
I'm
different.
gonna do my minor illusion version of a sketch artist,
Okay.
and you're gonna tell me where to adjust this person's features, and so that we can get an image of what this person looks like.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is very creative.
Okay, so performance from you to be able-
Performance?
Yeah, but I also from you I need an intelligence.
Here we go.
All over it.
Nose. His nose is up top. My roll is 16. My intelligence is
19 plus 8.
So what was yours? A 26?
Yes.
Okay, so you draw whatever he tells you very well.
Jesus.
Insight.
No, just your intelligence modifier.
So plus 0, 16. Flat.
Okay, that's pretty
It's
good.
not bad.
All right.
He's like,
not bad
actually,
at
maybe
all.
it's a woman. I don't know.
So no, he draws
Maybe it's a dwarf.
a fairly accurate description of a human.
I remember human very well,
You know,
even though they all look alike.
That's racist.
but yeah, it's a fairly accurate description. You feel like
All right.
Do we recognize this guy as any?
you don't, never seen him before.
Yeah, he told me to kill you. That's,
Since Rydell couldn't kill you, he starts swinging at this illusion now.
All of us have a face to go by.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do right now.
I met him in the
Well,
small part of town.
why do you think they
The
would
less
choose
fortunate part of town.
Othin of all people?
Because of how smart he is. He is brilliant.
There's no,
Othin?
No, that's why they chose him. I'm
there,
sorry.
there is no
Oh,
less
I mean,
fortunate
why-
side of town.
why-
Yeah,
kill
they've
Othin?
I
kind
thought you
of
said him, but
yeah, they've kind of
There's
done
no
away
less
with
fortunate
that.
side of
Thea's-
town anymore.
the
Thea
hierarchy
eliminated the classes.
Yes, trying to put everybody together. now.
has made
She's not doing a
moves
very
to
good job.
Yes,
eliminate.
pissing people off in the process, but
That's my question.
Hmm.
I just wonder why they chose you.
I don't know.
Because he's one of the feistiest.
Maybe they think he's the easiest target.
No.
He probably thinks that he's
Probably
the
that's
strongest
probably
target.
definitely why.
It's probably because he has that mirror.
So, but who knows that? Other than Malith.
Anyone who's attached to Malith.
He told me if we break the
Which-
mirror,
He's free.
You could
He's
say
free.
the entire
He's told me the same thing.
right?
Magic College
So it's
knew that.
a way
since-
to get to the mirror.
Probably. Or because I'm the weakest link, like
I mean,
Shazer said.
I about tried to kill him to get to the mirror.
It's like, not anymore. See this bow? I'm not the weakest link anymore.
I thought it's because Elfin was the strongest one. That's what I was thinking.
I don't think that's it either.
He fights very well.
Yeah.
I don't.
Maybe someone tried it because it was two birds with one stone. You have the two strongest.
So
in
is it
physical
even?
fighting?
So is it even worth?
But it also
looking
brings
this
Damon
individual
into the picture. Whoever killed me was gonna go look into Damon for the money.
Correct.
And if they can kill me, I'm sure they can kill Damon.
Which they would probably end up doing because as
So
the
why
Thieves Guild
Damon?
is
I don't
right
even
now,
kill Damon.
So why
as the
Damon?
Thieves Guild is right now, that is
Is
not
it a power?
bounty.
Is it a power grab within the guild?
It's possible.
Is it a way to eliminate
He has been
a member
more public
of the
than
guild that is in charge?
a member of the guild usually is, especially with what they've gone through as a city and what's going on right now and the restructure and the rebuilding.
But
It has something to
also-
do with the restructuring.
But I also think it has something to do with I carry an object that can free Malith.
I would say that's most definitely got something to do with it.
So I think that's why it's me. Why Damon? I don't know. Why Rydell? I don't know. Well, I know now.
You know.
But why they would choose him?
That seems a little bit mean, but
You were going
Does
to
it
come kill
seem
me for
inaccurate?
I was going to
If
warn
he
you.
said possibly, you would have tried to kill me.
That's why I was just
And you were following me around like a
I
little
was.
creeper.
I was making sure you were safe because I don't know who else knows. Because guess what?
Yes.
I may not be able to kill you, but there's a lot stronger things than just me.
If you saw him first, would you have attacked him?
Definitely not. I'm
Yes.
scared of
Rydell is arguably easily influenced, right? Is it worth spending time to track down who's orchestrating this? Or do we have anything
Fish to
else we
fry.
need to be doing?
Well, it's getting late now.
I have one more
I'd say.
thing I'd like to take care of in town. before-
I-
Well, right now it's pretty late.
I have been tasked to travel to Prevail.
Oh,
What? What's wrong with Prevail?
Well,
And why?
apparently, Lyra's church in Prevail is
I need to go to bed.
incommunicado.
We had some fun in Gr8.
Which I guess is
That's where
extremely.
the blue alley is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You don't have to go into the church. I know your hesitations.
Well, he's got to issue a
Prevail
carpet in
has
the blue alley.
issues in general right now beyond the church.
we could check in with the Aarakocra.
I was given
That-
word earlier today that Prevail has gone dark. It is not just the church that people aren't hearing from.
Oh,
Sounds like Prevail needs.
even more
light.
reason.
Do not go.
I gotta go.
Cue montage.
I told the church that
Now we
Now
need a
powers
montage.
combined.
I would go. It's the
It's
right
exciting
thing
around you guys, you
to
know?
do.
I'll go with you.
Don't we normally go places we're told not to?
Or we could go to the
One
nine hells
time
and go fight
I want to
Beowulf.
not go to the place that we are warned is bad. This place is bad. Don't go there. Okay.
That's not how this works.
Once.
We have always said yes to certain death.
Sorry, what did Rydell just say?
Certain death. What did Rydell just say?
Adele said we should go to the 9 hells and fight.
Yeah, that's
Melith.
where we're going.
That's
If you guys want to switch,
absolutely
we're
horrible
definitely
idea.
able to do that because I really don't want
Why?
Wait, you're going where?
to the hell.
What? Why?
Why are you?
To
I mean, I'm certain that you've been told to go to hell several times, but
yeah, but no, we're gonna find the ship that brings Meolith back and destroy it because there's a ship that Grim Walker told us to go find and sink.
Grimwalker?
Grimwalker? You've never heard of him?
no, I met Grimwalker once, I do believe.
I have met him.
I think I got
Yeah,
shot
travels through
and
multi
was bleeding out when I met
About
Grimwalker.
Fearogen.
I fight in the warehouse.
The what?
The Fearogen, if it's
The Fearogen?
still
Yeah.
around.
Yep, we gotta destroy that.
It's a boat that could, if it's really there, could ferry Meolith from his world to this one.
Yeah.
Do they have a chance?
They have to figure out how they're going to get there. There's not just a lot of gates to hell sitting around.
How are you planning on getting there?
Bjorn's got it all figured out.
Oh boy.
I believe that.
They make bombs.
How many bombs did he How many bombs did he buy is the first question.
Blow open a hole to hell.
He went down to the bomb store.
He bought 11 of them.
Oh.
You know, some kids believe you can dig to China. Bjorn's got to blow a hole open to hell. He digs far enough.
So we're going to prevail. Sounds like a great plan. I love it. I wish I thought of it myself. I still want to go to bed.
It is late. Do you all want to retire for the evening to your rooms?
I give Othan 10,000 gold for my inconvenience to him. And I apologize.
Just hand the man 10,000 gold pieces. By the way, when are you sharing these gems?
I took 2 of them.
I don't know. Do we all have like a group? Is that what everybody's doing? We're just calling out group treasure to share?
Oh, I'm going to bed right now.
I think I should
After
get-
Rydell's like, here you go.
He put a sack down for you.
A pretty large sack.
Very large sack.
Well, that's 10,000 gold and 13 gems. That's basically 18 gems. I took 2. So I have enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one.
If
Nobody
there's
else
any
wanna try?
supplies you guys need before we go.
Try them.
Well, right now, nothing's going to be open this way.
Well, why are you asking me if I'm handing out gems?
That's why I'm asking if you're doing it or just going to bed.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand out. I have 13 gems and 10,000 gold.
He took 2.
So I give. Okay, well, I had 13.
So you now have 11. You just took
Just
2.
calm down. I give everybody 2.
Okay.
That's 3 left.
Yep.
Alright, I get those 3.
You're like you even got the 2 you got.
Alright.
I'll give another gem to Gully, a gem to Malika, Gawa, and then I'll give them each 2,000 gold.
Okay. So you're keeping the 6,000 gold for you.
That's 3 gems for everybody.
No, it's 2 gems for everybody.
Well, it's 3 gems, basically of value, 6,000 gold.
I see what you're saying. Yes.
Out of the 20, that would have been 40,000 gold divided by 6 is what? It's almost 7,000.
Almost.
All right, so
That would be
I gave them 6.
42,000, yeah.
And I'm gonna give them each another 1,000 gold. So you get 3 gems 1,000. You get 3 gems 1,000. You get 3 gems 1,000. 2 gems
And the 2,000.
and 4,000, right?
Yes.
To get 7, and the same to you.
And just handing out money. You get a gem.
These are the gems I collected. I can't remember when,
Okay.
4 sessions ago. That are all of a sudden now
You're all
a big
walking
deal because I
away.
spent some money.
As you're all walking away to bed, they are cursed. Sorry.
What haven't we picked up that was cursed?
This is cursed. That is cursed.
Oh, just wait until you get the next question I have to ask you.
Oh boy.
No, quickly.
All right. Anything else, or are you all retiring to bed?
What did you
Excuse
just
me?
say?
What?
No, he is not. I'm going to bed. Fucking idiot chaser. I'm done with this. I'm done with
Brickley, Commodore Brickley is your
this. Captain.
god?
Yes.
Captain.
Basically,
Captain.
What does that mean?
it means.
So
Brickley is-
you collect his jizz.
How is everybody
Hey, Bill, what's his
got
actual
gods
name?
and
Zirian.
angels for parents?
Zirian.
How,
Well,
My
so.
How
parents
is
were
this?
dead, dude.
well,
I
I'm
never
not
knew
talking to
my
you.
father.
Well, I know I've never told you guys this, but my god's name is Zirion, and then, but the form he chose to like come into this world was Brickley, and that's actually
As
him.
a mindless sex pool of a person who just bangs everything he sees.
Well, that's not all he does.
How
What we
much
had
have you
was
had to
special.
drink
He did
tonight?
a lot for us.
I don't drink.
I agree.
You don't drink?
No.
Pretty certain you've been in some drinking
No,
contests.
he's telling the truth.
I don't drink.
Apparently Brickley's a god.
Didn't you want to go get drunk and look for hookers the first time we met?
I'm pretty certain that's what he said.
Does it not make more sense now?
Damn, that's not incorrect. Still don't believe. No. I'm going to
It made
bed.
sense when he told
I
me.
am
Still willing to go to.
done with
Go get
bullshit.
some
I'm going to
hookers.
bed. I'm going to bed.
So you go to bed. Is anybody else going to
I'll
bed?
go to my room.
I can't even.
I have to cast a couple
I
spells.
thought your true love was here.
Yeah. Yeah,
She's a hooker now.
No, she's not.
She's a.
She's with,
No,
she's with
she's-
Brickley.
Yeah, she's actually. I was just with her in the fun room.
She's working
Me, her,
at
and
Theo's
Brickley.
old place.
You, her, and Brickley?
Yeah, so like our whole place got destroyed, so the fun room just like floats there. It's crazy.
I go to bed.
I already left the room. I'm not hearing any of this.
I will pray for you.
What?
Oh God. All right.
I
Mr.
can't. I
Crinkle.
can't.
If I could have a word.
Okay. Before bed, what
Of
do you
course,
two want
Gollum.
to talk about after that revelation? Jesus.
Do we all have our own rooms?
You do.
No, you get to share with Chaser.
No, you each have your own guest room.
I'm gonna cast.
Except Malika, whose room is a
I
little
don't
further
care
away.
about gods. I'm
a nicer
praying
room.
for you, bud.
Me, my God, and my woman. We just met up. It's amazing. Jesus.
Took her to Pound Town with Brickley.
Oh,
You know those memes where it says Jesus has left the room?
yeah.
Jesus has left the chat.
Yeah, yes. Anyway,
I have tea for you.
What?
Tea. Take it. And I offer you a pouch of loose leaf tea.
Okay.
I'm for a few levels now.
What kind?
Expensive. I don't drink it. I don't know. It's
It smells like cinnamon.
it's missing a few leaves. I needed them, but the rest is yours. Listen,
Well, thank you. What am I listening to?
do you? Am I one of you?
Well, of course
Is it
you're
just the
one
two of you?
You're
Yeah.
one of us.
just the two of them.
Do you not feel like one of us?
My feelings don't matter. It's
Oh.
larger than that.
do you want?
He looks tired, by the way. Just there's a tiredness in his eyes.
Do you? Well, that resonates with Gully. But do you want to be one of us?
If you had asked me that months ago, there would perhaps be a different answer. For different reasons.
I feel like you're speaking in riddles.
Out of necessity. Would you say if there was dead weight in the group, who would you pick? Who would you name? At sword point.
Myself.
Why is that?
I would not choose anybody. I would sacrifice myself first.
That may have made things easier for me. I'll bid you good night and leave the room.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
I'm getting a lot of strange vibes.
Yeah, you are.
That is a solid 15.
Are you trying to deceive him at all? What does he read into you then?
You get the sense that I really earnestly wanted to know the answers to those questions.
Well, he feels that he answered them honestly, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the insight is to like maybe why, not whether or not he believed.
Yeah, I mean it's a little. But is there anything? Does he sense any ulterior motive to your questions?
Well, yeah, something momentous really is hanging over me, hanging over Gawa. You don't sense malice.
Would you like me to pray with you?
How long can you hold your breath?
I never prayed like that.
I don't understand.
Just a joke, a jest. Say what prayers you wish.
I am going to ask if I can, in a way, lighten your load. Grow up.
Sorry.
Not gonna happen in this group.
Maybe if you'll take this and make sure that it gets to Bjorn.
I will cast Greater Restoration on him.
Oh, that's...
Okay. So,
Alright, for the remainder of the day, that level of exhaustion will go away, but when you wake up in the morning, the one level will be back.
I anticipate that. Thank you.
That's a sleepy feather.
and then I will pray to Lyra, and I will definitely pray for everyone, but I will spend maybe a little more time on Gawa.
Okay. Is everybody else going to bed?
And Shazer, yeah.
Actually, I need to go find out what. I have a message for him.
Okay. So you go to his room.
Yeah, I knocked on Gawa's door.
There's a knock at your door.
Um,
An interesting
are you
thing.
perspective? Are you perceptive?
Nope.
Okay. You hear nothing, but you wait like a minute or two while I get up and answer the door.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Gawa. We were on a boat, and I was told that you need to choose soon, very soon, choose soon, very soon, choose soon, very soon, choose soon, very soon, soon, choose soon, very soon. In that order, actually. So, yeah. He says you know. He was like a little blue.
He was not little, he was a giant seaweed creature.
Was he bigger than me?
Yes.
Then I would have fought him. You didn't mention that.
I said they were 9 feet tall.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
You did not describe that at all.
I did.
You said like
You were
6
too busy
foot.
making fun of them, yes. De-escalating the situation as usual.
Okay, so there's these big seaweed guys, and they said you would know who to choose soon.
Thanks for passing the message along.
Yep. I just wanted you to know that, and I was told that you need to make the right choice.
Well, fear not. The decision has been made.
Okay, well, that's great. Good night.
All right. So as you all go off into your separate, now you would be a trance, not sleep, correct? So while you're in this trance, you have a vision. There's the vision. It is
In your butt.
a city bathed in pale blue moonlight, and it's unnaturally still. The dead walk among the living, whispering in voices only you can hear. A throne of bone and ice, where a woman with glowing hollow eyes sits watching you. A whisper slithers through your mind. The light will be extinguished, Malika. There is no place for the divine in my city. It is mine now. You can have yours. And it's at that moment the realization sinks in that the woman who's staring at you is Loria, who you thought was dead so long ago. And that is where we are going to take our break before we come back and begin the quest for what comes next. We'll see you very shortly.
If you're a seasoned adventurer or just stepped into the magical realm of tabletop gaming, the Earthshade Glint Crystal dice promise to elevate your experience. Beyond being mere game tools, they are symbols of your connection to nature and the vast cosmic tapestry. Immerse yourself in the power of the elements as you hold the dice in your hand. Let the mocha brown die guide your fate and channel your druidic energy that flows through each roll. Earthshade Glint Crystal, wielded by Bill.
And welcome back to that weird intro. There was some attacking going on in between.
Buttons may have been pressed. Levers may have been pulled.
Nah, not telling you what lever.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a family show.
We just play with levers around here.
I said family show. I didn't say what kind of family.
Oh my.
That's very fair. So welcome back to our family show. Where
Yeah, pretty much.
very wholesome entertainment. And when I say wholesome entertainment,
Some whole
entertainment.
Any hole is a goal.
Thanks, babe.
Hopefully that worked when I pushed that button. So if we're not live, somebody let me know. Somebody check on Twitch.
Right.
And here we go. When we left, Malika had a vision. The rest of you went to bed.
I cast a couple spells.
You did? Absolutely.
It starts streaming.
Are we streaming?
Yep.
Gives you the option to stop.
Hey, we are back. Welcome back. So glad you're all with us after an elongated break. Missed that whole conversation with Othan, but he had an alarm. We won't go into the details of his alarm.
Thank you.
Oh,
But-
that was off. R.I.P.
Needless to say, his room is safe and he is cleaned out. And
Whoa.
It is morning. You are all in your own rooms. What would you all like to do? Obviously, you had your vision.
When she came to me in the vision, did she have eyes?
Just glowing blue eye area.
Okay.
Somebody took those.
Okay. Just curious.
That was a dark month in our group.
As opposed to the lighter moments that this group normally.
No, yeah.
We are the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Not that anybody can tell because they have no eyes.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
Gully, look over there.
just,
Worked like a charm though.
just contemplate what she told me, and
Okay.
it doesn't come as a surprise to me. I mean, I never believed she was gone.
What would you all like to do in the morning?
Prepare for imminent death.
Hey. Say before we depart, I would want to summon some of the staff.
Okay. So here, I'll go this way this time. I'll start with you. So what are you doing in the morning? Because you guys haven't really made a decision what you're truly going to do.
Yeah, so I'm gonna summon some of the staff from the palace
Okay.
and ask that while we're gone, better accommodations are prepared for everybody in my group.
Okay.
So give them plans for just kind of a little individual touch for each person, you know. A little bit of seaweed and moisture in Gawa's room and some cheese in Gideon's. Yeah, just put a little personal touch for each
I
person.
love it.
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Stripper pole and
so
chairs.
if we do return to the palace, they should have
Whoa.
personalized spaces for each of them.
Okay. All right. Golly, what would you like to do in the morning?
I would like to go apologize to Thea.
Okay. So you're gonna go find Thea and
We don't have to like role play it out, but
sure, have a
he
conversation.
wants to kind of explain where he was coming from and now where he is and apologize. And he gives her a hug if she'll let him, and he wishes the light to be with her.
Okay. Othan, you wake up in the morning
Sitting
and
on
you
the
have an
bottle.
image. Where is Othan's image in the morning? You see an image of your dead sister lying on a table in an empty room with white walls. And she sits up. And it goes away. And all it is, again, you see her just sit up from the table.
And that's it.
That's it. And it blanks out. But you clearly recognize her.
And I clearly recognize her as dead.
She looks like she's died. Anything you want to do in the morning?
I just say to myself out loud quietly, I will avenge your death if it's the last thing I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna get up, get dressed, and I'm going to try to find Gideon.
Okay. I would assume unless you left your room early, you're still there. As you're going to his room, you hear in your head, your group has problems. And I'm not talking about the dysfunctionality.
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
Rydell said they're going to the hells.
Mhm.
Did Bjorn, did he take over for Gravewalker?
I don't know. I haven't seen Bjorn.
Okay. Let me try to explain this to you. All right. I had a deal with Bjorn. Bjorn was fulfilling that deal by taking over the souls from somebody who was departing this world. They had to go somewhere. They went to him. If he's with that group and takes those souls into the hells, you see where I'm starting to get to, that could be a real problem.
So, are the souls going to be set free and be an additional attacker on them?
My concern is more they're a beacon of power for things in the hells that will want those souls.
Pretty certain each and every one of us is carrying a beacon right now.
Okay, I'm just saying, if he goes into the hells, there's a very good possibility he doesn't come back out. Just throwing that out there.
I'm not going to try to make light of anything. However, every time we go into a specific direction, at the specific direction of a power, be it god, demon, or whatnot, there is a good chance that we're not going to return. Correct?
I suppose that's well put, but I'll keep you safe, Gideon. Although you are gearing up, it sounds like, to go right into the one place you probably shouldn't go.
I'm certain you already know my opinion on us going there too.
You're pretty stealthy if you want to sneak away on the way out there.
I will not abandon them.
We could find a beach.
Oh, God.
I will not abandon them.
Of course you won't. It's very admirable of you.
A little less so every time, but
But
still
I
stands
will
true.
not abandon you, Gideon. I'm in here for as long as you keep me.
Don't tempt me.
I mean, if you break the amulet, you could let me out, but then we wouldn't have all this fun.
You've already said that you could leave whenever you wanted to.
I'm here to protect you.
You're here to stay safe and protect your power
And you.
because you find me convenient at the time.
No, I find you convenient, hopefully for a long time.
Mama like
At the time, my version of time and your version of time are two very different things. Don't think I don't know that either.
True. I do have the ability to prolong your life, though.
No.
As you say, time is different. It's a relative thing.
Yes, and I shall grow old with my relatives.
I
You
could
will
be
move on.
Your relative.
Would you shut up while I finish with my spells, please?
Just kind of drums on your brain. All right, there's a knock at your door.
What do you want?
Just a moment of your time, Gideon.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I apologize.
No worries.
It's been a morning of interruptions. What's up?
There's a chance we're leaving. And before I leave, I want to settle this business with Damon. I understand he didn't put a bounty on my head, but that doesn't change what I feel I need to do.
Well, I think you already know that I don't agree with what you think you need to do.
I understand. But that changes nothing, unfortunately. If it was your sister, you had no issue risking the whole party's lives to get her back. And we did it gladly.
Oh, yeah.
This is something I need to do.
When I knew that it was people who had taken my sister, I would have gutted each and every one of them very slowly over the course of
And
several
what if
days.
you found out the guild was behind it or had a part in it?
Then that would change. But I would also limit that to the people that I know were involved in it. Do you know that it was Damon?
No, I don't. But I also don't know that it wasn't. And if he was the last from the regime, and I get rid of him, then I'll know. All who had any part of it have been dealt with. Now, if maybe you can find some sort of proof or evidence that he was not implicit or involved, that's
That
another story. If you
is
somehow...
endlessly difficult in a city that was almost razed to the ground.
I understand. But you seem to know Damon better than anyone.
That is more from debts than anything else. He protected a stupid young child.
This is something I feel I need to do.
I will not assist with this.
I would not ask you to. I just ask that you don't get in my way. Out of respect for you. Out of a friendship to you.
The predicament that you put me in is more precarious than that. I wouldn't be able to say that again. He wants me to help rule the guild. He wants me to help organize the guild.
I have no problem with there being a guild in existence. You don't understand. Avenging her death is the whole reason I'm in Vasserdell. It's the only reason I'm here. Initially.
So, you
Am I
know
fond
that
of
we
our
saved
party?
my sister.
What's that?
You know that we saved my sister. We did not save my brother. If I were to go and punish everyone that had a hand in that, I would be in this castle's dungeon right now, slitting the throat of everyone that was involved in that university. Is that something that you would be behind? Does that sound like something that you would support?
Avenging your brother's death?
I don't know that any of the individuals down in the jails right now that did survive the fall of the university were directly involved. But, by your words, if I killed them, I know that the ones that were involved are now dead. Was it them? I don't know. When does it end? When do you have enough blood on your sword? And do you want me to stand aside when whoever cares for Damon comes for you. If you can't answer any of those questions, I wouldn't act yet.
How would I ever know when it's enough? I feel like knowing that anybody that could have had an opportunity to alter her fate, if somebody would have stepped in,
then you would kill every individual she'd come across in her entire life.
only the ones that...
Everyone has the potential of altering someone's fate. Every person, every being has that power. As slight as it may be, all it takes is a nudge to alter someone's fate.
But this wasn't her fate.
You will be so.
This should not have been her fate. But a guild, under the leadership of Damon.
All I'm saying is you will drown before you have enough blood sated then.
That may be. I hope to see you again.
And are you?
Then I'll leave.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna head back to the guild hall.
Okay.
Thinking along the way.
What are the rest of you doing during the morning hours before you? Are you getting together to make a decision, or? She kind of ended it last night. There wasn't a true decision made, other than you said you probably think you have to go to Prevail.
Yeah. I'm willing to follow Gully to Prevail.
Okay. Gawa.
I can't make that decision right now.
Okay. But would you go with them?
Oh, that's the decision that I can't make right now.
Oh. Okay.
Do you think you get straight?
My mind's made up on the other end.
I do. Not in that way.
No.
Are you guys getting together to talk?
The more we open, the more complex it seems.
Are the rest of you other than
Yes.
open meeting
Yeah.
then? Okay. So
Yeah.
what's your conversations all look like?
Unless there was something different you guys wanted to do, I'm sorry.
I'm just hanging out. I'm actually hanging outside, just watching the front gates.
Okay.
See who's coming back.
So while he's outside, the four of you,
How-
then, Shazer, Gawa, Gully,
How does
Matt.
how does Gawa look this morning?
Tired, but
The same before?
there's that tiredness again behind the eyes. But
Resolved.
Oh.
Well, anything that you need to do before we leave?
Not that I'm aware of.
can you share anything or no?
Yeah, absolutely. No, until, I mean, it wouldn't matter as much to Gawa, obviously. But Shazer and Goalie,
Would know.
tell you that she came to me in a vision again.
You guys are inside.
Yeah.
She's alive?
Yeah. I was kind of assumed that though.
In a way. I mean, she looked undead. But
And has perverted prevail.
Maybe. She claims she has lands of her own. Some place she oversees.
Well, in a way, I guess this is something we know that we didn't know before.
Yeah.
We have a little more of a footing. You know a lot about her, correct? Or did at one point?
She had a lot of history with my father. Not as much with me.
Which?
I mean, she did have my father killed. I
Who
assume. I mean,
was a lord?
She all but confirmed it. No, he was supposed to be.
Oh.
They grew up together. They both had aspirations of royalty, but when the time came, she betrayed him. Just as she took the first opportunity to betray me. So I don't know what it means that she's alive, but just say at some point we'll have to deal with her. I know I personally won't be able to rest until she's gone. For good. So, to prevail?
So it seems.
Okay.
Have we heard from Gideon or Othin?
No. Not since last night. I am interested to see this church, though.
Okay. Othin. Well, they're having their conversation.
Beautiful, or was.
You're going to the guild hall?
That is the location that we talked about meeting, correct?
Yep.
Yes, he's thinking along the way, and I think when he gets there, he's probably just gonna sit at the bar and have a drink
Okay.
and just contemplate.
After a few minutes, somebody comes and sits down next to you. You're Othin, right?
With his hand on his sword, he says yes.
Calm down, friend. Calm down. What is it you seek this morning?
Just here to have a drink. Is this the individual that looked like the drawing?
No.
Okay.
No. No one comes here for just a drink.
There's a first for everything.
I suppose there could be. But certainly you want something.
I want to be left alone. Is there something I can do for you? What is the reason you're here?
My job is to talk to those who come in seeking something. Whether it's information, whether it's people, whether it's a bounty.
I'm not seeking any of those. I'm just having an ale.
Well, I do have a message for you.
What might that be?
Whatever bounty may or may not have been made, it's been rescinded. Damon's orders.
I was under the impression Damon did not give the order to begin with.
And looks around. I mean, You can tell there's other people trying to kind of lean in and listen. So to you, he says, nothing happens in this city without Damon. And that is why he made sure to make it known there is no bounty.
I'd like to speak with Damon. I understand the whole thing was a mix-up. We understand that it wasn't Damon behind it, behind the bounty. I've already spoke with Gideon, who spoke with Damon. And I wanted to speak with Damon before all of this went down.
I wish I could tell you he was available. He has other business to see to.
When will he be available?
It's a good question. One I don't know the answer to.
What I have to speak with Damon about is urgent.
You could share it with me and I could try to get a message to him.
I don't think so. That's how misunderstandings happen.
Possibly. You tell
Just
the
like the
wrong
whole
person.
bounty.
But he was called away on urgent business. But I'm happy to pass a message to you.
I'm gonna slide a gold coin on the table to pay for my drink. And I'm gonna tell him to tell Damon I'll be around.
I'll let him know.
I'm sure you will.
Hope you have a great day, friend.
Likewise.
What do you do then?
I'm gonna head back to the palace.
Okay.
Being ever so vigilant.
As you walk outside, there's somebody leaning up against the building. Aren't you gonna go save her?
Save who?
Your sister. Aren't you gonna go save her, Othin?
What do you know about my sister? I'm gonna walk towards him.
Can you save her this
Do
time?
I recognize this person?
You get a faint glimpse of familiarity from somewhere in your past, but you can't place it.
Not possibly one of the people that was there when she was killed?
Very possibly. Can you save her? Unlike last time, does she want to be saved? That's the question, isn't it, Othin? She's there, waiting for you. If you got the stones to go find her.
Where is she?
I think you already know the answer to that one. Look inside that little head of yours. You know what city she's in, and she's waiting for you. Only, I don't think you got what it takes. You didn't last time. What makes you so special this time?
Oh, this guy's hitting all the right buttons. Hitting the right buttons. Son of a bitch. How close is this guy?
I mean, you've kind of moved up pretty close. You're within about 5 feet of him, I would say.
I'm gonna draw my swords and tell him I want to know the location of my sister. Where can I find her?
Come to prevail.
Come to prevail or go to prevail?
Come on down. We'll show you the way. You got something we won't?
We got something you want.
What do you want?
Bring your mirror. That's all we want, Othin. You can have her back. Fair trade. Straight up. You can end her torment, and all it costs you is a mirror. Like I said, if you got the stones.
He's gonna slowly back away. Something seems fishy. The way he said, come to prevail. As if whoever I'm speaking to is already in prevail. Instead of saying go to. He starts to back away.
You got a deal? Are you scared still like you were as a boy?
He's gonna walk away.
Little Othin, just as I remember.
You go back to the palace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are all gathered at the palace.
I'm gonna tell them about the conversation I just had.
Which one?
The one with whoever tried to strike a
I was
deal.
outside watching the entryway when you came in.
So you see Gideon first.
I was waiting for you to come back.
Why were you waiting for me?
Why do you think I was waiting for you? What kind of question was that?
I didn't kill him. He wasn't there. But you're right. I need to know he was involved. It'll never stop if I don't.
How would you find
Wonder-
out who was involved?
What's that?
I'll help you find out who was involved.
And then somebody tried to make a deal with me. Somebody who looked familiar to the men who killed my sister.
Did you make a deal?
I did not.
Okay.
Basically goading me into making a deal. Asking me whether or not I had the stones
Stones for what?
to look for my sister and prevail. Apparently she's there.
So
But
everything that all of us have heard is pulling us to prevail.
this person said come to prevail. So I don't think I was really talking to whoever I was looking at, whether it was somebody possessed or if it was somebody.
In that 20, so I'm just gonna not even involve him. Could be ascending, could be a possession.
But once they asked to make a deal, I had a feeling it was a demon of some sort, wanting the mirror
Could be something
for my
reaching out.
sister.
There's not just a
The mirror.
demons out there.
Did they specify the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
They
The mirror.
specifically called out the mirror.
The mirror for my sister. And they basically said that they would be waiting at Prevail. We have to go to Prevail.
In your head, you hear, when all signs point to something, that's usually fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
All I know is a beach is sounding mighty nice right now. But evidently we're going to prevail.
I'm ready to leave.
I think the others had gathered a while ago.
So you guys are gonna go. What do you all share with Othin and?
I'm gonna, once we get back, I'm gonna let them know that I spoke to somebody and I thought maybe they were possessed or it was a demon or
Did you tell
something.
him that there's not just demons all over the place? Okay, they're rare.
It could have been ascending as well. I mean,
Something.
but there seem to be demons all over the place. They're
That's
not
not-
really.
It definitely
rare.
seems to be like there's. I thought they were more rare than this, but they're like a dime a dozen.
It's exactly how I would describe them.
Sometimes
But anyways,
your group.
they wanted a deal, my mirror for my sister.
That's
But
a
your
terrible
sister
deal.
died, right?
Allegedly,
You told the whole group this?
yeah.
You have a sister?
I had a sister. She was killed by the guild.
The Thieves Guild?
Correct.
Like Gideon?
No.
About that beach.
I've heard that there are beaches where you can go to a place fairly comfortable and warm and get served by like a servant who comes up and hands you a drink, and that drink has to be kept cool. So they make little umbrellas that go just for the drinks.
Are the servants half-orcs? Because they might be free now.
I don't know.
Those are hobgoblins.
All hobgoblins.
That's
They
different.
all look the same.
Only Rhino is still here. Do you share anything with the two?
Oh, and I also add that I had a vision of her sitting up from a
I'm
table
sorry, what?
in a white room. This morning I woke up from a dream.
When
That seems awfully convenient.
Mm-hmm.
The timing.
he has visions sending him to prevail, you come back saying that the church is in need of issue.
I had a
Prevail.
vision too.
Of prevail.
No. No.
I get information that prevail is a place to avoid. What was your vision?
Mine was more generic, gloom and doom.
I could do
A certain female that we took the eyes from. We, yeah. I cut her eyes out, right?
In your head, you hear, Loria, that bitch, she's back. She still owes me a soul. She whittled out of our deal.
Luria?
Yeah, I don't think she's dead.
Yeah, she has a debt to fulfill.
Maybe she's in Prevail.
I dropped the F-bomb enough today.
Yeah. Alright. Shall we depart?
You need to kill this bitch, get him. For good this time.
We need to collect on the debt that is owed.
What debt?
Oh, Luria, she's still owed a debt. Her soul should do nicely.
She has to have stored it somewhere. It's the only way she got out of the deal.
Shut up.
I want that soul. I gave that bitch a lot.
Well,
Basically, I just got stuck in the middle of a cat fight. me sideways.
She's still
Jesus.
talking to you?
Evidently she doesn't like Lyria.
Neither do I.
Sweet.
All right. So, what's the next steps?
Say, start working on some phantom steeds.
Okay.
How long is the journey to Prevail?
Could take a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone need any supplies before we go?
I'd like to get some healing potions.
Okay.
No ginormous bombs? Oh, wrong group. Sorry.
Healing potions. Let's take a look. What kind of healing potions? So, potion of greater healing.
All that much.
Potions of greater healing are 500. Those do 4d4 plus 4. Superior healing are 2,500, but they do 8d4 plus 8. Or there is a potion of supreme healing for 10,000.
You're getting a blank look from my perspective.
I got like 1,200 gold to my name.
So you can buy 2 potions of greater healing, but 500 apiece. They do 4d4 plus 4.
All right, I'll take 2 of those.
Okay. You guys do have some party gold, don't you?
Apparently it's...
Never went and checked.
Ah, okay.
Unless Shazer did while he was there. I don't think so.
What?
He was busy.
Heard that.
All right.
No, so did the neighborhood.
Shall you adventure forth? Is it time?
Tally ho.
It is time.
Sally Farth? All right. So it is still winter time. It is cold. It is snowing. Much like living in Michigan most of the year. So the winds are blowing. There is snow on the ground, but not a lot. Only a couple inches. You use the steeds. Okay. You guys are making really, really good time. To the point that this will be just a 2-day journey because of the speed you can move on those. Who would like to roll a d20 to see what happens today?
All right. 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
All right.
Fucking let me get out of this screen.
He said, really?
As I would say, it's probably later in the day. You've been traveling hard. And, let's say that the trail begins to wind back and forth. Looks like this map here out in front of you here. Let me bring that up for you here. If you could place your characters on the map for me.
Going from what direction to what direction?
You decide.
Sorry, is this day 1 or day 2 of my personal timeline?
This would be day 2, right?
No, this has now been a day because you've only slept once. So you have the 3 days that you have you're talking about. So there'll be, you have to sleep 2 more times yet. Bring the map up there. Okay.
I don't know where people want to be, so tell me if I'm right, wrong, or otherwise.
No, that's perfect.
Somewhere on the trail.
So, who else do we need?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
And out here, the snows have lessened. There's not really hardly
We
any
close,
snow on
we're
the
spread
ground.
out. Anything?
It's perfect. You're perfect.
There's
Very-
no
You're
wind.
perfect.
Cinnamon.
There's no wind
Yeah.
yet. The
Let's put out a new
branches
record.
begin to sway around you.
The what?
The branches of the trees here on this road, and you've slowed down a little bit because it's winding back and forth now, the road.
Okay.
And a little bit heavier foliage here. And like I said, the branches begin to sway and shadows begin to move unnaturally. And then you hear a low guttural whisper carrying through the air that just says, "You travel to the city of the dead, and so you will join them." And then like this mist kind of surrounds the area. and-
Whatever it is, I kill it.
Okay, well, let me show you what it looks like. I could have just jumped right on you, but thank you. Alright. These undead-looking creatures.
No, you can let him fall down. He's gonna be there eventually. What the hell?
Actually, these ones are going to be
There-
come
there
right
enough.
up front.
Put a few less.
And then these ones will be in the back. And they have bows, just like opens. A little different than opens. Not the same.
Now all of a sudden
bows.
everybody's running around with an $80,000
They
bow.
don't have your bows.
It's a
they
Me
have
Too bow.
bows. Yes.
Oh, I got one too.
All right.
Speaking of which, where's that 20-foot radius circle? Let's get that handy.
So, if I could, I would like to have everyone roll initiative.
Othin doesn't need to roll.
All right. 20 to 25.
27.
Hold on. 27.
Okay. Jesus.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, I have a plus 10 initiative.
All right, 27. Who is 25?
Me.
Oh, Shazer.
Plus 10?
Yeah.
One of the 17 magical items he has. All right.
It's not.
20,
It's a feat.
25.
God, it's right out of the
20.
player's handbook, freaks.
20 what?
20.
20. Was anybody higher than 20, but lower than 25?
No.
Okay. So we had- okay. 15 to 20.
Just
17.
fucking fast. I'm not
17.
supernaturally
15.
fast. I'm not
Alright,
like
so
fucking
Malika.
Superman over here.
And then a solid 8 for Gully.
Go 15.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, that's not the dice I gave you.
All right. Othin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna whip out my bow.
Okay.
And I'm
Whip
gonna-
out some
Worried it
halfling
whipped out
there.
and
Put your little smoky away.
whoa.
and I'm gonna hit that guy in the center, the colored guy right there. That's
Why's it gotta be the
whoa,
color guy?
whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
God, we're gonna get canceled this episode.
Wow.
Jeez. Well, the rest are white and he's colored. I don't know how else to describe it.
Painted.
He's multicolored.
Wow. Wow. He's painted. The painted figure. Okay.
The fancy one.
Yes. So while you attack the colored, what do you do? Damn.
Just the look on Jason's face.
Harry, tell me it's
I was afraid to look.
Jesus.
Armor class 22 on the painted fella.
For my turn, I'm gonna go to the back of the bus.
God damn it. Fucking-
Rosa!
I can't do this with you. No. That's going to hit. But
I have a dream.
oh,
What?
Lord have mercy.
No, you didn't. He had a dream and he had a dream. You didn't have a dream.
Okay, so let me ask you this. With my assassin feature, he has not acted in combat yet.
He is not.
So
So what?
Jeez Louise.
I'm sorry. Oh, that was hilarious.
Kevin, would you hurry up and get your fight over?
Yeah, we would like to keep going.
Are you wearing a mask as you're doing this, or no? Are you wearing a like a white mask while you're doing this attack, or no?
Come on.
We'd like to resume our journey.
Okay, so I
Hurry
got
up with your fight, please.
24 points of piercing damage.
Okay. To the guy who's painted.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Plus-
what I would have said.
Plus 18 points of sneak attack.
Okay.
Plus 21 points of lightning.
Plus 21 points of lightning. What
Yeah.
did you hit? You're shooting your bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, once the arrow hits once per day, I can call down a storm bolt for 10d10 in a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
To all of
So
those.
that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all like, what the? Who gave that to him?
He just pulls up the bow, smite.
Literally for safety, I'm going to the back of the bus.
Yeah.
30.
How much?
Hold on, 40. 53. 56. And 6 is 62. Is that, those are dice, so are those doubled also?
What's that?
Those are damage dice, so those also doubled?
No.
Okay.
Those are not. No, because that's a special feature.
Okay, so 62, right?
62?
62 points
Okay.
of lightning damage to all of those.
All right. So it explodes. He shoots this one arrow, and then just lightning just starts raining down from the sky on these things.
It's the first time I've used it, so I'm like, holy shit! Damn, back up!
He says after the lightning begins to fall.
I was like,
Isn't he in the front too?
Yeah, it's hard to make out the words on the, like, because he's wearing that white mask, and then so it
Yeah, yeah.
muffles it a little
and
bit.
then with my second attack, I'm just gonna shoot this guy right here. That didn't get any damage at all.
And then it looks so different because there's like a point.
Yes.
All right, Cartman.
19.
Expect his Athar attack
19, yes.
in battle.
Like, how terrified would you be?
I-
Watch this dude pull back a bow and just rain down lightning on your whole
30
squad, and
points
then
of-
just turn at you and pull it back together.
30 points of damage on that one.
I mean, these things are 30 points, you said?
Yeah.
So kind of describing them to you as they come out. I mean, you can see like the flesh kind of hanging off of them
Before or after the shot?
before. Now they're a little charred.
A little crispy.
That ends Othin's
Bolton
turn.
just has like this grin on his face, ear to ear.
That brings us to, these things all look pretty wounded. That brings us to Shazer.
All right.
Top that.
I'm assuming that this is not 60 feet. Like I could
That's
fly
40
over
foot.
here.
There's
From the front of the
there's
radius to
squares,
the back
right?
is 40 foot.
Okay.
I don't see
going
any
right
squares.
here.
at all.
Yeah, they for some reason they're not showing up. Okay.
Sorry, I'm right here, and then I am going to hit that one right there with my Frostbrand longsword.
Which one?
That one
Okay.
with my Frostbrand longsword. And never mind, we're just gonna use the ring.
The ring?
Behind them, just right at all that whole crowd.
All right. Roll
Change the
D100.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh my god.
I love this. This is
Okay.
the first use of the day.
So we're gonna tell him after this though.
64.
After we're gonna explain this to him.
As he's raising his hand, I'm diving under the ground. Here we go again.
Okay. What?
She says, wait, what?
That's never a good reaction.
Okay, so you pointed at them, and this beam comes out, and then it hits the ground, and The ground starts talking to you.
He says, like it's normal.
How you doing today, Shazer? I'm
Very
there.
good. You?
Not good. I'm getting stepped on right now. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, you should probably kill him.
I don't really have any way to fight. I'm just the ground. But it's good to see you.
Fuck you.
I don't get to talk to anybody much.
Sounds about right. I just stopped listening to it.
So the floor begins to talk to the wielder. That's what you rolled. So
You told the ground, fuck you.
yeah. So you guys hear the ground start talking to Shazer, and Shazer tells it to fuck off.
Heard that. Appreciate that.
Gideon, is he talking to the
madness is
ground?
this?
What do you want to do?
I am terrified of that life right now.
Well, it's not every day you find out your party member's racist. Yeah, I get it.
It was the sky raining down.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the sky was literally falling there for a second.
How many like?
Well, now the ground's talking.
One. This is a storm bolt.
I
Ground's like, damn, I got torched by that lightning bolt. That shit hurt. Shazer, you tell him to stop that?
I'm like looking at the bow like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump off my horse.
Okay.
That's where I'm starting.
Make an acrobatics check.
Really?
Well, I mean, you are jumping off your horse.
Well, if I had used the word dismount instead, it would be different. 15.
but not as cool.
Fine. Yes, you do an acrobatic leap off the horse.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna hit this closest one with the whip.
The one that's not affected by the...
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I can take that off now. Or do you want to leave it on for?
No, I'll take it out. It's fine. Yeah. I'll pick up the one guy. He's not on the ground. I don't know why he's down.
That's what magic.
13 and 15.
Those miss.
Really? Okay.
Sorry.
Well, the whip cracks.
Awesome.
Intimidating them.
Okay. Back off, you. Is that ending your turn, or
I mean,
no?
But you feel
never
it.
mind. So many
Nothing else?
jokes I'm not gonna say.
No. That's probably for the
I'll
best.
disengage.
Okay. Malika, what would you like to do?
So you said they had like flesh hanging off of that.
They do,
Like,
yes.
I would get the impression, looking at them, that they look like previous undead
Yeah.
that we've dealt with, right?
Not necessarily that you've dealt with before, but yeah, I mean, they definitely look like close to things you've
Okay.
fought in the past.
Okay, so seeing them in their makeup, I would brandish the Scarab of Protection.
Okay.
And I will spend this round holding it in my hand and activating it. So
Okay.
that will be the end of my turn.
All right. And what is that going to do?
Oh, it just gives me advantage on saving throws against spells, and then I can automatically save against any undead creatures by burning a charge on it.
Okay.
So I have 6 charges left currently.
Is that going to end your turn?
Yep.
All right. So that brings us to Gawa.
So, I'm casting Shillelagh with my bonus action.
Okay.
My staff is going to swell beyond the normal bounds of its dimensions, and then I'm going
My staff
to
swells.
stop getting distracted.
Grower does show her.
So
If we're done talking about our penises, I'm going to
Whoa, that's some of my staff.
Whoa.
spur my Kelpie forward in a charge.
I thought I heard sperm.
Yeah.
You said spur. I get it. My mistake.
No, the mistake was mine.
Okay, so
The
where are
Kelpie
you
will be
shooting?
spurred.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try and knock that one's block off on the far left. My far
Okay.
left.
All right.
I don't plan on ever being done talking about my penis.
The one I intimidated. My really
Yes,
long whip.
it is already it's kind of nervous because there's this whip cracking next to it.
Correct that whip.
Whip it good.
Cool. So that is gonna be a
And
Whips are for the races, people.
14.
14 misses.
That was a joke that I did not say.
I'm too tired
Sorry.
to aim.
Is that gonna end your turn?
It will. Oh, but I need to be.
Yeah. Off the rails.
Back to the
Yeah, where do you want to push yourself?
Well, I've got 100 feet of movement around.
Jesus. You're gonna go over
He's
there?
got nothing to do
Yeah,
with
I
this.
think that makes
Got nothing to do with this.
Okay. All right. The colored one is gonna rush it over. I mean, he knows.
I want to go back to the time before that happened.
Me too, I promise.
This flesh ravenet is going to make 2 attacks on Othin.
No, we just have to insult everyone equally.
Right. Those
All
whites are
right.
trash.
Let's see.
Careful.
A 15 and a 22.
Miss.
Both of them?
No, the 22 hits.
Okay. So, let's see.
Sounded good though.
Yeah. I wish.
Alright, so then he gets to do. Ooh, wow, that's.
No, in future, if you could, don't fly to the far side of our enemies. Point the ring in our direction, and then fire.
That'd be good.
Because eventually it will affect us.
Okay,
And then we will
so
be forced to kill you.
28 points
If you
of
could use some
bludgeoning
battle
damage.
tactics, just one time, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, that's slashing damage. And then he is going to use his bonus action. He grabs one of the creatures next to him and picks it off the ground and smashes him into you, is what he's going to try. Yes.
That's a bonus action?
His bonus action, he can do corpse flail. He can grab.
I want that feat.
Let's see. So, he does that. Okay, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
You imagine that corpse flail. Gully died. Alright, I'm gonna beat the bad guy with him.
So he just throws this body at you.
17.
That is the
He's
DC.
just such a small little body.
So one of these guys does not get an attack because his body gets hurled at you. So it's prone on the ground next to you. You just duck out of the way of that. All right. They the rest of those zombie creatures, all of a sudden it's like something is like, kind of scares them, and they're all singed from your lightning bolt, but they kind of like nervously like look over their shoulder into the woods like they're not sure, and they all slide this way. If you could slide all those little zombies. Yeah. Just the one, not those ones in the back. They're going to turn around and attack. Yep. They kind of slide this way. Like they're not sure they want to be in the way of what's coming out of the forest over there. Those guys in the back are going to turn around and try to... Now, Shazer, are you flying?
Nope.
Okay, so then I'm going to say 2 will attack each of you, and they're going to shoot at you guys.
Is that 4 of them back here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're going to shoot. And let's see. Alright, so what do they get to do?
Gosh, my head hurts from laughing.
Jesus. Oh, that's that thing, okay. Alright. So they're gonna use Shadow Pierce arrows. So they each get 2 shots.
Fuck.
So the first 2 shots,
These
this
are
will
some
be
souped up undead.
at Gala.
You think?
The first one shoots a 13 and a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, the second one shooting at you is another 13 and a 22. So you got hit with 2, basically. So the 13's missed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of the 4 arrows hit you. That is. First arrow. Alright, so it's 26 points of damage. And then the two are going to shoot at Shazer. 13 and a 14.
No.
19 and a 27.
27 hits. 19 does not.
Alright, so then you take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, from out of the forest,
Wah, wah, wah.
describe this to you as this thing comes out of the forest.
Please do.
Thanks for rolling that 12.
Maybe 13 or 14, wasn't it?
It can only be described as it's like a bunch of corpses, like almost looking like they're sewn together.
Corpse Lord.
And there's like flesh just like dripping off of this thing, and it's got like multiple mouths and multiple teeth. If you could put this thing out on the map.
Oh. That's gross.
Ugh.
Trying to figure out the face.
That's the front.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
What's that then?
Look
Your
from here.
next enemy.
Look from here.
It
I
comes.
think he's closer to Shazer.
I don't know. Is that where it is?
Yes, it comes out of the forest there. And
What in the actual
The whole thing just
fuck?
licks up.
Bet you wish you hadn't used that once
Except
today.
you would like have to like basically.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, straight in my neck.
Yeah.
okay, so it is going to move towards the three over there where Gully, Gideon, and Malika are. So it moves over there. So the first thing,
What's its movement? Is it surprised by us?
no,
Is it terrified by our mere presence?
it is.
Is it
it is
blind?
not.
You sure?
Okay, so how close are the three of you there, and how close is Othin?
Bolton is probably 10 feet.
Yeah, I'm probably 10 feet. Malik is probably 15, and maybe Gideon is 15, 20.
Okay. All right. Do any of you have
That's when it
anything
disappears.
resistance against necrotic damage?
Yes. Sure.
You do?
I do know.
You do? Okay. So
I want
before it
to.
does anything, anybody
I want
within anybody when it's within 10 feet of it automatically takes necrotic damage.
Oh.
Oh,
So those of you within 10
So maybe I'm 15.
those of you within 10 feet of it take 12 points of necrotic
So I take
just
6.
for existing?
just for being there by it. Okay, now
You exist wrong.
Okay.
gets to pick-
Existence is futile.
Okay, gets to pick one person within the 10 feet of it. So there's 4 of you within 10 feet.
I don't think that I'm within 10
I don't think
feet,
you
but-
are either. So I think it's
No, 2 of us. It's really just me and Othin, I think.
Okay. So wait. So Malika's not.
I'd say he's like 15 feet.
All right. So then you don't take that damage.
Oh, okay.
All right. So then this will be one. So who are the 2?
Othin and Gully.
So Gully, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let's see. I think I might use something here. 15 plus 2d4.
What are you using?
Favored by the gods. Once per short rest, I get to add 2d4 to a save.
Okay.
So that's 21.
21. All right. So you make that. Okay. So then it is going to just attack. And who is it going to attack? So I would say one of the 3. So it's either Othin, Gully, or Malika. So it is Malika is going to turn and attack.
God, that thing is gnarly looking.
I know, I can't stop staring at it.
Alright, a 19 and a 24.
How big is
hits.
this creature?
It's about like that size to you. So it's like a giant undead mix of all this flesh like stitched together.
24 hits.
24 hits. Okay. Alright, so this is sorry. Alright, so that's 4d12. Alright. So it bites at you.
So does it move up to Malika?
Yes. Okay, it's 40 points of
Bites?
piercing damage when the mouth bites you.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
Alright, who is within 20 feet of it?
I don't know that I am now. I'm
Where it's
really
at right
close.
now. And this includes any of the bad guys. Who's within 20 feet of it?
I would say that I am probably within 20 feet of it.
Are any of the bad guys as well?
Probably not.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, anybody within 20 feet, I need to make a dexterity saving throw as part of its flesh like explodes.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so you take half damage.
Me too.
Yeah, if you're within 20 feet,
14.
everybody's gotta make, as this flashlight falls off. Okay, so I'm sorry. What was yours? Was so your half damage.
14.
14, you fail.
I had dirty 20.
That makes it. So 15 if you made it, 30 if you failed. As this flesh just explodes off like shrapnel. 15 for if you make it. All right, that's gonna end its turn, and that's gonna bring us back to Gully with
Jesus.
Othin on deck.
All right. Gully is going to turn a spell into a bonus action. It's going to be Dispel Evil and Good.
Okay. How's that work?
This gives these creatures disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay.
And then I can try to dismiss it
Really?
if I want.
Dismiss what?
This creature, whatever it is.
Which one?
The giant thing.
Okay. What's the save on that?
It's a charisma. I have to make a melee spell attack against a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or an undead. I don't know if I don't know if it's one of those things.
It is definitely an undead.
Yeah, on a hit, I can attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be sent back to its home plane. Undead are sent to the Shadowfell.
Okay. For how long?
Permanently, unless they have a way to come back.
All right.
Okay. Oof. Let's see, that would be a 12.
12 is not gonna hit.
Fuck these dice.
Oh, a
Okay.
ranged touch, melee attack?
Mm-hmm.
That's it, really? With your spell modifier at 12?
I rolled a 3,
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. It does not hit.
so.
You seem real sorry.
Good try. That's a good spell to use.
Yeah.
Is it a spell you can cast more than one? Oh, it's a 5th level spell.
Yeah. I can cast it twice.
That's a big one. You might want to hold on to that.
And then I will cast just Blade Ward.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding. That's not gonna make a difference. Just never mind. I do want to back away or disengage.
Okay.
No, wait, I can't. Right? That's an action to disengage.
Unless you're a rogue.
I have to get a. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity, but I have to try to move.
Okay. Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
he
die
gets
sitting there.
one attack of opportunity. 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Where's my D12s? 34 points of piercing damage. So he bites you as you're backing up.
Woof.
Is that end your
How
turn?
fast is that steed?
Extremely.
Okay, I'm getting as far away as I can.
Okay. Othin with Shazer on deck.
Um,
Now all the creatures around you are, they're singed. You did some damage to them. And then of course there's one prone on the ground.
all right, I'm going to
100 feet.
Good.
I'm going to back over here. That thing will get an attack of opportunity
The one,
Yeah.
right here.
so you're not disengaging?
No,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bonus action
Ooh, 17.
miss.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action, or cunning action, bonus action, cunning action, dash, so that I'm 90 feet away. And then we're going to shoot at this big guy with a bow.
Okay.
Class 24.
That hits.
Alright. So I got 19 points of piercing.
Okay.
14 points of sneak attack.
Okay.
And 14 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so 28 points there. Okay.
Should be more than that.
No, 14 points of lightning.
19 points
I already
of
got
piercing.
that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Then my second attack is 17, so 24 again.
Okay.
18 plus 23 points of piercing,
Okay.
10 points of sneak attack.
Well, why do you get sneak attack?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't get the sneak attack. And then there's 9 points of lightning.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. These things are just hitting it.
Just crackling lightning.
They are. Unfortunately, as they hit it, more flesh explodes off. Who's within 20 feet?
It looks
Malika.
like Malika and
Gideon.
Gideon.
Alright, so you all need to roll dexterity saving throws again.
My bad.
Fail that one.
Maybe a tactical retreat's not necessarily a terrible idea.
So it's another 30 points of explosive flesh.
All right, nat 20, 25.
So you take 15.
Yeah. That's plenty.
Alright, so that does that end Othin's turn?
It does, yeah.
Alright, Shazer with Gideon on deck.
Don't want here a little bit. Since these trees, I'm assuming I'll have to fly up a bit right over the trees.
Sure.
I don't know where that thing
one of
is.
those. There's a bunch of pedestals right by over there. You can pick the one of the height you want. They say the height's on the bottom.
Oh yeah, this one's good.
Okay.
It's right up here. And wand.
The
Or
wand?
Ring.
The ring? Okay. Alright, roll a D100. This is the second use of the day.
90 on the
90.
dot.
Okay.
Right at you.
Pointed it right at me again.
I don't know how to describe this.
Words.
Is that the? Oh no, that's the wielder. Okay, that's you.
Oh shit.
All right, you become a woman.
Nice. That's it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you point the ring and it like shoots out, and all of a sudden you feel yourself, and you got titties and. the
Please
whole-
tell me it's permanent.
I can't tell you whether it is or not.
That would be
Like a human
That's what you
woman
get for
or a
pointing it at me
female-
again.
No, he's a female
I'm like,
Abercrombie.
hey, Malika.
I knew he had the hots for him.
Oh, it was obvious.
Daddy issues.
Does that end your
Just
turn,
following
or
around like nothing.
What?
Over.
is that going to end your
Yeah,
turn?
that'll
He wants a
end.
beak
All
full of
right,
pee.
so get you. And the ground's like, hey, that bird just changed into a hot chick. Anybody see that?
Chick.
Because the ground's still
The crowd
talking.
called you a hot chick.
That's a hot bird right there. Anybody see that?
We see it.
Shit's going.
Wait, does that mean
weird.
he's gonna lay eggs?
That is two of the weirdest rolls I've
She
ever
has a
had.
cloaca now.
Make the ground talk and change your sex. All right. Gideon, follow that up. Malika, you're on deck.
Brickley is gonna be all over you now.
I have no idea what the hell's going on anymore.
The ground
Oh.
has been hammered by lightning. It's angry. It's talking. This
But it's
flesh
oddly
monster-
attracted to
Yeah.
an Aarakocra.
This flesh monster is exploding on people. Hate when that happens.
Can't relate.
Never had heard you as a monster.
Take it.
Will be from now on. Going home to explode your little flesh monster.
Oh God. I know my next Valentine's Day card.
Hey.
Kevin, you're judging.
So what's Gideon doing at that point?
you got Gideon.
Oh man.
Oh. Yeah, I have absolutely nothing prepared for bullshit like this.
Listen, you don't have a
This is
column that
some
says
bullshit.
when it's seen a flesh monster, this is what you do.
This is some bullshit.
What do you normally do when you see a flesh monster?
Run away?
Jerk it.
Got it.
And here we go.
Octula.
This thing's like 3 times the size of, most of you. That's a pretty big flesh monster.
So gross. For sure.
Someone's
Can I
excited
see
to
well enough to firebolt one
Yes,
of these guys up
you
here?
certainly can.
Okay.
One on the ground or one standing?
The one standing.
Okay. I hate that rule, but yeah, if they're prone, you have disadvantage.
Yeah. That would be why I made that
I
choice.
can't stand that rule. Like, I feel like if I shoot at somebody who's on the ground, I should have advantage, not disadvantage.
I'm assuming a 26 hits.
Yes.
Yeah, dexterity kind of goes out of play when you're
Yeah.
lying down. I mean, you're the DM. You can change that rule if you so choose.
Nope, gotta follow the rules.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that.
I mean, or make new ones.
What?
Which are then followed.
15 points of fire damage from a
15
firebolt.
points of fire. Okay, that one is dead.
Woo! We got one of them.
This guy here.
Helps when one of your, no, I would say one of the not the colored
one of the minions.
One of the white ones.
Oh,
Whoa.
we're trying to be sensitive here.
The white ones are weak, all right? You got one of the white ones. Can you pass me that so
There
they're
you
not
go.
all on the board? And
Yeah, I don't know who's died.
Should I give you this colored die?
No.
No.
Brown.
That ain't Gideon's turn.
Just gonna be specific with what color. That way I don't get into trouble.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes.
These things were tough until somebody rained 60 points of lightning down from the sky, and now they're not as tough.
Shit.
All right, so that brings us to Malika with Gawa on deck.
Yeah, I want to put some distance between myself and the big feller.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I will.
Run away, run away.
Yeah, precisely that.
Do you have like
I
a?
know he'll get an attack of opportunity, but I'm going to.
Well, you could do one of your special things or whatever, can't you, to get away?
Yeah, I'll use Blessing of the Raven Queen. That'll take me 30 feet, and then I'll run the additional
All
30
right, so
feet.
where are you gonna go?
So 60 feet towards
Towards this way?
towards you,
Towards
yeah.
us? Okay.
Where's the group?
Yep,
We're there.
right there. Yep.
What's
First,
there?
towards the group.
Okay, and then what?
And then I will turn and face that large grouping there and drop a blinding radiance in the middle of them.
Okay, what does that do? And what's the
That-
radius?
That's the one with the gold light, and so they do 4d10 radiant damage
If they start their turn?
if they
there,
start their
which
turn
they
there
all
or
will.
move into it. Yes.
Okay.
So just drop it a nuke.
How big is it?
20 feet?
30.
30?
All right. Well, I got a 20 here.
Yeah. So it'd have them all.
I think it would get all of them.
It would.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say it. That'll be all of them on their turn. So it's not till their turn starts?
Correct. When the creature moves in the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn
Okay.
there, then they have to do their Constitution saving throw.
Wow, all right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, Gawa is up next.
So Gawa's going to drive right through, and by drive I do mean ride my Kelpie, right through that channel to where the rest of the group is, and then we're dropping.
Well, that would put you through the
You're gonna-
radiant light though now. There's all this, like,
There's a big radiant light sphere.
which you've seen him use before, so you know that
You know
that
if you
It's
enter.
fairly
could cause you
uncomfortable.
damage if you ride through it.
I'm uncaring.
Okay?
Right, Constitution 17.
Or you just go around.
Now is that an ability check or no? Is it an ability check?
Yeah.
So it's a disadvantage for you?
Yep. You said it was a 17 check?
Correct.
Then I fail it.
Okay.
But you do
Extra
get through it
fun.
still. So where did you want to go?
To.
Because you have a lot of movement on the horse, right?
I do.
Which is how much movement?
What is it, 50 feet?
100 feet.
100 feet, yeah.
You could have just went all the way around.
The terrain looks.
Yeah,
Not bad, at
it
least.
would have been
Iffy.
difficult terrain for sure.
24 points of radiant
All right,
damage.
but can you move him over by the group now then? Because I think he can make that.
And then we'll drop a 20-foot radius spike growth.
On them?
We'll overlap with that.
Okay.
Sphere.
What does spike growth do?
I'm so glad you asked.
He also suffers 1 level of exhaustion
Oh,
from that spell.
so you have 2
Yeah.
levels of exhaustion. So your speed is now halved as well.
3, actually.
Yeah. And
Oh, the
he's-
one didn't go away? I thought it went away.
Your one should have, but it was
Yeah,
the
you
other.
only stay
There's
one
only
each
2.
day, so, and he cast that, so you would only have been 1 level of exhaustion.
1 as penance.
Yep.
1 because I didn't dip.
Oh, okay.
1
And
for
then
the spell.
Yes, so then you also would have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Indeed.
Sheesh.
Okay,
And he's
I'm-
glowing gold.
I'm keeping track.
all right.
So it's a 20-foot
Light coming out of
radius
his chest.
centered on. I'll say right next to the one that's fallen over there.
So you're gonna get the whole group?
It's
So 20-foot radius will hit that whole small
Yeah,
group.
I would say so.
I want to hit all of them,
Yep.
including the big guy. The ground twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. It's difficult terrain, and when a creature moves into or within it, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Can they see
Yes.
with their eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the rest of that spell doesn't matter.
But what happens? They take how much damage or no?
2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet they travel.
All right, is that in your turn?
It does, yes.
Okay, so you roll your damage, you roll your damage. Do they get saves against either of these?
Yep, Constitution 17.
No.
None for yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 of them. Am I counting that right?
4, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Okay. What's the DC on the con?
17.
4 make it. So go ahead and roll damage.
Want me to just roll damage once?
Yeah, and then I'll just, okay, and what was yours?
5 damage.
5 damage to all of these, okay.
$19.
19 total. So if they make it, they take 10.
No, if they make it, they don't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
So the 6 that failed take 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 4 of those die. The white ones by
These here?
the colored one. Yeah. No.
That's terrible.
It's not getting old.
It's taking root.
I could keep it going. Not.
Okay. All right. So now it is their
I
turn.
got restitution before it's all said and done.
Okay. These 4 in the back are gonna blink, and now they're gonna be behind the group over here, and they're gonna start unleashing arrows
Oh,
at all of
This
you.
is not gonna be good.
What's that? What is it? Huh?
Those 4 all appear now behind you guys. Yes.
Love it. Love it.
So we'll do this. One will take 2 shots at Gideon. An 18 and a 26.
I know the 26 hits.
Okay. Does the 18?
Yes.
So they both hit.
Oh yeah.
All right.
actually, can I see them? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm facing that direction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because Gideon's with me, right?
Yep.
It's over here? Yeah, so any of those attacks would be at disadvantage
Why?
because of my protection paladin feat,
Okay.
because he's with me, and I have a shield.
Let me re-roll these
So I
at
can impose
disadvantage.
disadvantage on any attacks on any party member that's not me.
Okay, so the first one, he takes 2 shots at you. A 12 and a 19.
19 hits.
Boy, that worked out really well too. 'Cause, okay.
Huzzah!
Alright, so 14 points of piercing damage. Alright, the next one is going to take 2 shots at Gully. Is his also
No,
disadvantage?
it's my reaction,
Okay.
so I can only do it once per round.
Gully, a 17 and a 26.
26 hits.
Okay. 20 points.
And I'm down.
Okay, so Gully drops. Alright, let's see. Othin, take 2 shots at you. A 16 and an 18.
Miss.
Okay, and there's one more. I'm gonna shoot at Malika. A 12 and a 20.
20 hits.
Okay. 18 points of piercing damage. Okay. The one's gonna get up and move 15 feet closer to you guys.
Which means he'll take damage from the
60.
I already rolled the damage for him, yeah. Because he started his turn in there.
from the thorns.
No, from both.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you could stand him up and move him 15 feet towards the group.
Hold on. Then he takes 15
points.
damage.
From.
So
It's
he
every
may
5
take
feet.
5
Every-
damage
every time
per
he
5
moves.
feet.
So he takes
Within the
another
thorns.
15?
Yeah.
Another 10.
Another 10?
Yeah, because he moved 15 feet total, right?
Yes.
So yeah, 15 total.
That's the whole thing about.
And it costs
the
half his
whole-
movement to get up, so that's more.
Alright,
Saying,
and then the
makes sense
Flesh
to me.
Ravenet ignores difficult terrain, so he can still move 30 feet, but does he take more damage?
Yes.
Okay, so move him 30
So if he moves
feet.
30, that's 30 points, right? 5 times 6?
No, not that guy. The Flesh Ravenet.
Yeah. He still is taking damage from the javelin.
All right.
Yeah, it's for how much they move.
So he takes 30 points?
Altogether, yeah.
Okay. All right, and then the big feller.
Make a concentration check for my blinding radiance after getting my ass whooped. How much damage did I take?
23.
Alright, so that drops.
All right.
They walked out of it anyways.
What's that?
They walked out of it anyways.
Right.
All right, it is going
I
to
killed 4.
fly over to Shazer,
Oh.
the big feller.
Fly.
Yes, it hovers.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
You should probably just point the ring at it.
All right, it is gonna make
Might be the grossest thing I've ever seen.
3 slam attacks with its maw.
It's just letting you know.
It has a maul.
yeah, I know.
It has lots of maws.
Alright.
Maws for days on that thing.
All right, so
She's got big moms.
Shazer, 27,
Hits.
a 24,
Hits.
and a 19.
Misses.
All right, so 2 hits. These will be felt.
This was supposed to be a small encounter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Random
Just
encounter.
a, yeah.
A 12 or a 13 on that die, by the way, brought the flesh titan in. That's why I was like, that's kind of cool. I wasn't sure I'd get to use that. So thank you for rolling that.
Kind of cool, he said.
Rude.
Bill, we are dying.
Turn it up.
No.
Turn it. Such a crazy thing to say.
Shazer, you take 64 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Yikes.
That it?
Yes, that is it. That's gonna end its turn. So that,
When it does that, I'm gonna use Wrath of Storm as a reaction.
okay.
So when a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
Oh, I got something similar.
fail.
About again.
Okay, then it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage.
Okay, so
which
go ahead and
will
roll.
be lightning.
Go ahead and roll that, but then it,
Yeah, it's gonna explode.
by doing that, you exploded flesh off it. So then you're
That's
gonna take-
perfectly fine.
All right, so how much damage did you do to it?
He's rolling.
I did 13.
13. Okay, and then the exploding flesh does 34 to you.
Perfect, I'm at 1 hit point.
Wait, you get a dexterity saving throw on that, otherwise it could be halved. So go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
You might get 1 hit point.
How does a 5 sound?
Not good,
A 1
dude.
plus 5.
So then you're at 1 hit
You're at
point.
1 hit point.
It sounds like you're at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's what the 5 sounds like. All right, that ends his turn. So that brings us to Gully with Othan on deck. Gully,
I get to make a death
saving
save.
throw.
Ooh, that's a success. I rolled a 10.
A 10 is a success. 1 win. All right. That brings us to the Othan with Shazer on deck.
I'm going to feed a potion to Gully.
All right.
What was it? You said 4d4?
4d4 plus 4.
You want to roll yourself 4d4 plus 4?
So,
I don't know what you
for whatever
believe, but
reason,
shitty
that's
rolls.
only a bonus action. So, what would you like to do for your action?
Oh, damn.
Nice.
8, 11, 14 plus 4.
So 18 points back.
So I'm going to step up in front of Gully. And I'm going to use my short swords to attack the first one on the left right here.
Okay.
Okay, I got one is a 12
No,
and the other is a 27.
that definitely hits.
Okay. 18 points.
Okay.
And then,
That one looks really wounded.
alright, my next 2 attacks. 2 hits.
Okay.
Ooh, 12 plus 8 is 20, 21.
So you just
16.
carve through this thing and it just kind of like turns to dust as you carve through it. That one drops. We can hammer that one. Another white guy dead. Alright.
That's how we like it. Kill Whitey! What movie is that?
Black Sheep.
Black Sheep.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Farley. Alright, so that brings us to Shazer with Gideon on deck.
He's still like right in front of me.
Oh yeah, he's right in front of you.
Alright.
Like just chomped you.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna use that ring.
Okay.
Yep.
Third time of the day. Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we got a 96.
Okay.
Maybe you do something useful in this battle. Maybe
This
not.
is
I don't know.
amazing. These rolls are
Shazara.
terrific. Okay. You guys see this like giant hand appear and start tickling the creature? And I'll be damned. He fails a save, so this giant flesh monster's like as it's just tickling him.
Okay. That is unnerving.
Multiple mouths giggling.
Yes.
It sounds like there's 20 people in there giggling.
Yeah, it's this ghostly hand is just tickling it.
Nice.
And this giant, disgusting, flesh-dripping monster is just giggling.
That's what I was hoping for.
Sad, your turn.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You want to stay right where you're at?
I do.
Okay. All right, so Gideon with Malika on deck. That is amazing.
I mean, is it a free action to vomit in my mouth a little bit real quick?
He's tickling the flesh monster. I mean, who's never done that before?
Oh man.
The Flash Titan.
I'm not.
I'll tickle you if you tickle me.
Just not. Not.
It's laughing from all its holes.
Oh.
All of them just a giggling away.
Oh my god. Where do you find that thing? This is grotesque.
It's amazing, isn't
It's
it?
incredible.
20 and a 27.
Where are you? I'm sorry, what are you attacking?
One of these.
Oh, those
I'm
both
asking
hit.
with a whip.
Yes, those
Those
both hit.
upstanding young gentlemen.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just the white
That
guys.
was-
Those both hit.
Yeah. Just the. Jesus fucking Christ. There's so much wrong with us.
Off the rails and then some. Tonight's episode, by the way, Flesh Monster.
That's creative.
It'll get so many views, unfortunately. Wrong people, though, they'll be like, what? This isn't what I thought it was.
Tickling the flesh monster.
Yes!
Craig Khaos After Dark.
Safe for children, yes.
Nope.
25 points.
That one's dead.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
What did you do?
Uh-oh.
You turned off the movie.
I got it. Alright, I need I need that white guy, he's dead.
Which one?
Sure.
Just pick a white guy.
They're all the same, doesn't matter.
Dead guy.
God damn it. Alright,
So,
is that
no
Gideon's
association
turn?
whatsoever, but everyone must watch Blazing Saddles now. If you haven't
It's
watched
good.
it,
It's
you have to
classic.
watch it.
Alright. So that ends Gideon's turn as he whips this thing into dust.
Yeah.
He whips it good. Alright, brings us to Malika. with
I
Mal
did
on
crack
deck.
that whip.
Okay.
I did make my daughter watch Clue last night.
She had some clue?
Huh? Huh?
That's a good one.
It is.
That is an amazing.
We're going to see a play of it.
Are you? Oh, I want to see
Really?
that.
And,
Yeah, it's at the Voss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A clue?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I want to see
I
it.
haven't seen that for so long.
Traveling
All right.
Broadway.
I made your daughter watch it too.
Awesome. I will move up behind the
Oh,
giggling flesh monster.
Yes. What do you do with the
Giggling flesh monster.
You gonna
So
tickle it?
if I was to
It's already
melee attack
laughing.
at this point, it would be at advantage, correct?
It would be,
So I'm
yes.
flanking.
Because it's
I mean,
giggling.
because it's
Okay.
giggling.
Yes.
You do get advantage while it's giggling, yes.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just good. I don't know how you make a flesh monster laugh.
That's so like 80s.
66. All right. I will attack with the angelic spear of light.
Okay.
I got
And the first hit is
all I
a natural 20.
Wow.
Picture it laughing like Jabba the Hutt.
Oh,
4 times the charm. If this thing isn't dead, we're using the wand 1 more time.
you
A
are.
fourth time.
You terrify me.
Amazing.
So a natural 20 and a 19.
Those both hit.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. So, because I connected with a melee attack, I will use my bonus action to cast Searing Smite.
Okay, so you hit it twice, right?
Correct.
Okay. you're gonna
So
do
the
five
first
damage.
hit, I'm going to add Searing Smite to it,
Okay.
which is an additional 4d6
Yeah.
fire damage.
Just wondered.
Okay.
I could get you another chair.
I know the tiniest little person here takes up the most room.
This is going to get weird.
Going to get weird?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's just glitching.
I was like, that's a lot of dice.
No, it just glitched.
Is this Othan going for his first attack? Alright, so Shazer, you're gonna need to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
2.
Yeah, although you're at 1 hit point, aren't you?
You're done.
So it's not gonna matter.
1 is a 19 plus 5,
It's not gonna
and the
matter.
other's a 3 plus 5.
Okay. You're about to go down. But he's about to do a ton of
So 84 points
damage. Wow.
on the first,
Okay.
and then an additional 36 points of damage on the
Alright, the
second.
good news is
thrust.
you really wounded this
Of the
creature.
spear.
It's like really wounded. The bad news is you need to make 2 dexterity saving throws. Shazer, you are down and you've now failed 1 death saving throw.
Okay. Good thing I rolled a new character when you fought Bob.
You're not dead. You just failed 1 death saving throw.
21 and 16.
Okay, so you passed the first and you failed the second.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, then you take 19 points.
Oh boy.
The second one, you take 38 points.
Alright, I am unconscious.
Alright, but this thing looks severely wounded. Very wounded. So you're unconscious, Shazer's unconscious.
I am down.
Alright,
I'm down.
Gawa is up.
But I did over 100 points of damage.
You did. This thing looks like it's barely hanging in there. Like a lot of flesh has exploded off it.
When I'm down, am I still able to use my wand?
No.
Shucks.
Sorry.
Last words. What's the worst that could happen?
Fuck.
From his horse. Ah, fuck. There's 4 of those guys on the battlefield, and then you see that creature barely hanging on over there, standing over the fallen bodies of Malika and
Damn it.
I was dying. I was like, anybody gonna help?
You're the healer.
No, not help me. Help kill the thing.
Oh.
Spoken with
What have you done? 3 attempts of the wand, you've done nothing but
what are you
tickle
talking
it.
about? He tickled it to where
Yeah.
he's got it incapacitated.
Man,
Finger
did
tits.
you tickle it?
I didn't tickle it.
Alright.
Did you grow
Sorry.
Tickle a pickle.
Hold on, we got see what Gawa does here.
Help me.
Gal is going to rip through his own spell.
Okay.
Actually, I can drop concentration.
You could. Yes.
I retain enough faculty to do that. I'm gonna lead my horse to a point where I am within 30 feet of Malika and Shazer,
Okay.
and then I'm going to
Clock,
not do
clock,
that.
Clock. You make it over there.
Shit, that's 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't think you have 10 minutes.
From where I was at, I'm
Something
casting
tells me we don't have 10 minutes.
Healing Word.
On who?
Malika.
On Malika?
Yeah.
Okay.
64 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he said 64 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's what I heard the first time I said it too.
64.
Whoop.
What's that? What's a 9th level spell? What is that one where
Wish.
it gives you like no? It gives you a ridiculous amount of hit points to divide up amongst it, but it's a 9th level spell. It gives you like 500 hit points or whatever that you can spread out amongst your whole group.
16.
Thank you.
That's it. That's it. No, it's not. I'm gonna swing around the ugly, colorful one there, and I'm gonna swing my stave at it.
Okay. You're attacking the colored one then.
The ugly one
You
with
need
the
to put
paint
it in
on
its
it.
place.
From horseback.
Okay.
What is even happening right now?
I can't. I just can't with you.
Oh, nice.
Damn you.
18.
18 does hit. The rest of us are trying to be PC tonight, and you go ahead and
I didn't start it.
5 damage.
I'm just keeping it rolling.
Alright. Is that Angawa's turn?
It does.
Alright, so this one, let's see. One's gonna take 2 shots at Othin. A 16 and a 22.
One hits.
Okay. Well, that for you. No, that's terrible. 13 points. One's gonna take 2 shots at Gideon.
5 minutes.
A 16 and a 22.
Both hit.
Both hit. Well, your armor class is not high anymore. Thought yours was higher than that.
Depends on what I'm doing.
Ah. Okay. 38 points of damage.
Down.
You drop. Okay. The flesh monster is gonna attack. Not the flesh monster. The flesh raven is gonna attack Gawa. Ugh. An 11 and a 17. 17 hits. Okay. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And then this other one is also going to attack you.
It's the one I bought, yeah. That'll do good.
It's a pretty good random
Bullshit.
encounter, isn't it?
15 and a 22.
22 hits.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled the most powerful one, I think, that was on there. If you're wondering, this is the most powerful random encounter you could have had. So, 16 more points.
Oh,
So,
exciting.
and then the
So what you're saying is we're gonna level up after this encounter?
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
He has to roll to see if he a nat 1. Oh, so he is still and being tickled.
That's amazing.
It's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty solid.
too.
So that brings us to Gully with Oath and on deck.
1.
Okay.
Gully's on the ground but back conscious.
Gully is going to do Mass Cure Wounds.
Holy,
so
go get my ring.
the 30 feet of us will get some hit points.
I don't think that
This
includes me.
one,
Nope, you and Malika are out of that ring.
14,
What
21.
the heck?
So we all get 26 hit points back, except for you and Malika. We're getting
Isn't it
your-
frustrating when the healer doesn't heal you when you're down?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Get in your back conscious.
I have to be able to get to them first.
I had the weirdest sensation just now.
And then I have
Some
to
nice, some
get
decent
back
fire.
on the horse.
Sure, so that's half your movement to get up and get out on the horse, I'll say.
So then the horse has what, 50 feet?
100 feet. Get back on that horse.
But I'm gonna say you only have half of that movement because you had to spend part of your round getting up there and
So
getting
like
on him.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Alright, that brings us to Othin with Shazer on deck.
Oh wait, I will have done Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
19,
Who are you attacking? I'm
27. This
sorry.
one right here.
Yes, those both hit.
Okay. $33 points.
Yeah, you killed that white boy. Send that one
Pass
my
that
way.
down. I'm gonna move up, attack that one. 18 and 19, so one of those is a crit.
I got a feeling he just killed another white boy.
14. 28. 35. 43
Yeah.
points. Okay. Then we're going to action surge, bow on those guys.
Okay.
And hit that thing with a bow shot.
Which guys?
This one right here, the big guy.
Oh, the big guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Unbelievable it failed to save twice.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that's...
Well, see, some people do some real business around here, alright?
Roll a 3 and a 1 for its saves, because it has a plus 12 to its saves. Crying out loud. It died being tickled. What a way to go.
That's how I want to go.
One of your flesh monsters being tickled.
38 points.
Yeah, you exploded out, so
Yeah.
Shazer and Malakar each fail a you had gotten healed, right? So you get a dexterity saving throw at
And I
disadvantage.
fail one.
You fail another death saving throw.
So
And then my next arrow I'm going to put into this.
So I have the
Fancy
advantage
guy.
because of the scarab, so just straight roll.
Yep.
9.
So
That'll do.
you take
Didn't even need disadvantage.
21
There you go.
armor class.
34 points damage.
I am unconscious again.
I'm sorry, what?
21 armor class
Yeah,
on the
that
painted guy.
hits. Yep. Oh, now he's the painted one.
How many dudes you shoot?
It takes him a while. to
You did
learn.
action surge.
He action Jackson, and
Okay.
Action, Jackson.
14 and 18 is 32 points.
that one is dead. One.
So let's just get
Call this
left.
one.
Also, the flesh monster, yeah, you can hand me that. He is sharp. Sorry. She's just, my
damn.
flesh monster
You
caused me
failed
to
your
bleed.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Who's the other thing?
You okay?
Well, I was already kind of cut there, but yeah, look at that.
Oh man, he got you
Thing
good.
is sharp.
Nobody makes my husband bleed.
Sharper than Evan would.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Patty made it funny.
You're up to him.
Why does it have eyes?
It is creepy.
It's so gross.
When I first bought it, I was thinking about making that Malith, and then I'm like, no, I've got a better use for that.
He's skintastic.
Yes. He's a flesh monster.
It's pretty wicked.
Alright,
Literally.
so does that end Othin's
That
turn?
does end his turn.
Okay, so Shazer, this is a big roll for you. You're at 2 failed death saves.
So I want to say that's a 7. That's a nat 1.
Okay, so he expires. Hopefully one of y'all's got something. So,
I do.
I think it's fine.
so
He just needs to
Shazer
sleep it
stops
off.
breathing. All right, so that brings us to Gideon. You are conscious but on the ground. So you're gonna stand back up. There's half your movement. There's one guy on the board.
He's oh fuck. I'm the other one out here now.
Yeah. I'd go up and use my
Tickle him?
whip. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
tickle him.
Whip it good.
Tickle
That
works.
misses. And that. Yeah, those both miss.
Okay. But you crack that air around it.
I did.
All
I
right.
did. I cracked
Malika?
that whip.
Showed him you mean business.
Yeah.
You gotta make a death save.
Yep. Oh, that's a nat 1.
So you have 2 failed death saves.
That would actually make 3. The
No.
first explosion of the flesh would have knocked me down. The second one would have been an
There was
automatic.
only one explosion.
I thought it was 2 separate things of damage.
No, just one.
Nope.
Then yeah, I have 2 failed death saves.
Okay. So that's gonna bring us to Gawa.
I apologize. That's not a 1. That's a 7.
Okay, so that's 1 failed death save. That was good. You just went from 3 to 1.
Look at my character.
Gawa, what would you like to
It's
do?
right here.
It's amazing.
There's a creature on the board.
Please.
Shazer's quit breathing.
Created him.
Malika's breathing is
Wait a
slowing.
minute.
Bastard.
I'm gonna try something.
That's
What are you gonna try?
Something.
I'm gonna splash him with seawater and say I consecrate this sacrifice to the drowned god.
Okay. So as you put this onto Shazer, this green glow begins to cover his body,
Shit, I didn't think it was actually gonna work.
and we're gonna come to. That's ends your turn. We're gonna go to the one bad guy left. He's gonna claw at who's right next to him. Gideon.
I thought you were gonna do that and then try to bring it back real quick.
Gideon.
Oops, wrong button.
A 14 and a 24.
Oh, 24 hits.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna get to use my freaking staff.
13 points of damage. And he's the only guy left. So Gully, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I did not see that coming.
Gully
You don't
is
notice anything.
rushing. No. So first he's gonna get to Malika.
Okay. I mean, you know, Shazer over there is, you can tell, is not breathing.
And if how far away are you?
25, 30 feet?
30 feet? Okay.
Yeah, 30.
First.
I wake up and use the wand.
This group's amazing.
28 points back to you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna keep moving.
All right.
So I probably keep there.
Okay.
100 feet.
Yeah.
And then it's what? Bonus action to use an item?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to use my Staff of Lyra to cast Revivify.
Okay. Which it is, we are within the time frame, so we have to roll, correct? Or don't we?
First I gotta know if he's willing to come back.
Yes. Alright.
No, he just comes back with 1 hit point.
Within the last minute, yep, he's within the last minute. So you return to life with 1 hit point. You still see
Unless he doesn't want to come back.
a green glow around him.
Do you not want to come back?
think about your character's point of view.
It doesn't say that at all. It says you touch a creature that has died within the last minute, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. Go. He doesn't need your consent.
Yeah. This is not consensual.
Come back to life, bitch.
You will breathe.
However, you still see a green glow around him.
Fuck. Or you just like.
It looked like you were struggling.
Trying to heal him.
And that is where we are going to end tonight's episode. Full circle from where we were. The end of that one when you were told to choose. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I couldn't help it. I made my choice. That was a great episode. Look forward to getting that one up on YouTube. Feel free. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't like it, you suck. We love you. Unless, again, you don't like it, then we don't love you. But we look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Have a great night, everybody.
Vasserdell, they come from all around. Yeah, they ride for into the danger. Can you hear that sound? They're the thunder in the sky, the lightning in the storm, charging into battle as evil takes its form. They divide and conquer, leaving chaos in their wake. The light of Vasserdell, the challenge they forsake. Mountains tall, they heed the ancient call to conquer realms of darkness, to rise and never fall. With axes sharp and shields of steel, they march into the night. Their valor shines like burning stars in a never-ending fight. Through fire and fury,